All right, what's good? What's good? What's good? T Orlando on timeout. T Orlando, we're not taking any of that shit today. No. Evan Volatan in the building. What's going on, man? Opinions of boxing and Alden Johnson. What's going on? Adrian Molina, what's happening with you, sir? 76 Marks, what's going on, man? This nigga here got thrown out. I don't know who you are. What's going on, Tavares Thomas? How you feeling, man? Fresh Baker, what's going on? Egomaniac Kid, what's going on? Terrell Davis, what's up? Windy City Assassin, what's happening with you, man? Mark 76, Mark, what's happening with you, man? Jay Henderson, what's going on, man? What's going on? Cal Coolett in the building, what's up? T Orlando, talk to you in 5 minutes, man. Keep all that. You got to keep all that in your pocket this morning. What's going on? Gianni Legion in the building. Marcus Abrams, what's going on, man? What's going on? Ascended Awake Astriel in the building. Good morning. Mike Mix, what's going on? Hey, man, I don't hand out the wrenches. Other people do. Tony Robles, what's up, man? That dude named Dave in the building. What's going on? Curly J, what's up? Mexico in the house. Shout out to Philip Luna. Yeah, all right, man. It was a setup. It was a setup. Makes me sick. First of all, I knew it was a setup the whole time. Just setup. Oh, Elijah Myers, how about you sit and listen for a second, and then I'll tell you what Gervonta Davis said was a setup. He said Floyd Mayweather Jr. set him up to lose. And that, I thought, I'm sorry, I need you to repeat that, Marcus Abrams. Fuck you. Let me tell you what I'm not doing this morning. I'm telling you right now to your face, fuck you. Don't come up here telling me what you need to hear me say and what I need to do, all of that crap. I ain't doing nor saying nothing that I don't feel like saying. Fuck off. See you later. Okay? I tell you, every time a fighter that I like loses, you get people then jump up here and want to sit on the top of my neck about it. Fuck off. Go find somebody else to go bug. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Fuck is wrong with you? I knew full well what was going to happen. Well, I had a bad suspicion because he was set up to lose in the same fashion that Gervonta Davis said Floyd set him up to lose when he fought Jose Pedraza, when he fought Mario Barrios. It's called matchmaking. It's called matchmaking. This man was put in a situation. He, of his own volition, took it and fucked with those people. Look at the fights that Deontay Wilder got. Look at the fights that he got. And look at the fights that Anthony Joshua got. Anthony Joshua's ass is sitting at the top of the head, close to the top of the heavyweight division now, for having beaten Francis Ngannou and fucking Robert Helenius. That's who Turki Al-Sheikh gave to him. Who did Turki Al-Sheikh give to Deontay? Joseph Parker and Zhang. A very active, very good Joseph Parker and a very active, very big, very good Zhang. And never gave this, Deontay Wilder never had a chance to get a bunch of fucking tune-ups to get his shit together. Just straight in with the fucking top fighters coming off of some very hellacious fights that had to have affected his confidence. But Deontay Wilder decided to do it. I would have told Deontay Wilder, why would you fight them? Why don't you fight Jermaine Franklin? Why don't you see if you can pull out Malcolm Tan? Get like 4 or 5 fights like that till you get your shit together. That's how you going to let them do you? You can't see that coming? Again, who has Anthony Joshua had to fight? Who has Turkey Al-Sheikh given Anthony Joshua to fight? Francis Ngannou, who can't fight for shit. Dog, I'm trying to tell you, dog, you need to go write a brief this morning, T. Orlando. You're going to have to write a brief this morning. You need to go write a brief, dog. Submit it in the brief form. Gave him easy fights. No easy fights for Deontay. None. Even like the Nick Ball fight, that whole fucking fight card. With the only fight, and I got to tell you who did have a very good fight. He got every time, I think they automatically up it. I'm telling you right now, dog. That's not, I mean, it is what it is. I hope they paid him. I hope they paid him well. I hope they really paid him well. Exactly. It was Wilder's idea to fight Ngannou. They said fuck it and gave it to Tyson Fury. He paid for it for fight Tyson Fury. And then he paid for the next fight with Anthony Joshua and Ngannou. Fed those two British fighters. A fighter that had never even been in a boxing ring before. Raymond Ford was not going to win that fight. Raymond Ford would have needed to knock that dude out to get a fight call, to get a call over Nick Ball. I thought he won the fight, but it was a close fight. But I thought Raymond Ford won the fight, but I knew he wasn't going to get the call. That's 126 pounds. That's the WBA title at 126. Dude, those British fighters get title shots back to back for featherweight titles, bro. If it isn't Leigh Wood or Carl Frampton, now Nick Ball, at 126 pounds, you are going to fight that British fighter will lose and he'll be right back for another championship shot. Get a draw and come right back to another championship fight. And the decision being that close, you knew it was going to go to Nick Ball. You know it was going to go to Nick Ball. But Nick Ball fought a good fight and it was close enough for him to get the decision. But I think I would have thought that Raymond Ford would have won that fight. But I didn't have any I didn't have any doubt in my mind about how that fight was going to how they were going to score that fight. Dude, I want Deontay Wilder to retire. If Deontay Wilder doesn't retire, Deontay Wilder needs to fight a bunch of cats that can't fight. He needs to fight a bunch of dudes that are nowhere near his level so he can get wins. And you rebuild your confidence. That's what you're supposed to do in a situation like that. That's what Anthony Joshua would get to do. Tyson Fury takes one tough fight, 3 bum-ass fights. One good fight, 3 bum-ass fights is what Anthony Joshua does. I mean, Deontay Wilder does. I'm sorry, Tyson Fury does. One good fight, 3 bum-ass fights is what they do. But Deontay Wilder didn't want to do it, or I don't know what it was. But still, seriously, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I'm putting everybody on timeout that fuck that. I ain't in the mood to hear none of that shit. He's probably brain damaged. I doubt it very much. He didn't get beat. He got hit with a shot and got him knocked out. But if he got any damage, it was from fucking Fury. It was from Fury. Fury got his ass can dented too. The best fight the best. Then why did Anthony Joshua fight Francis Ngannou? Then why did Anthony Joshua fight Francis Ngannou in his last fight then? Why? Why did Tyson Fury fight Francis Ngannou in the fight before that? Why? If the best fight the best? Deontay Wilder's not in the situation to be called the best after he goes through that loss and has one round in 2 years and is thrown back to back with, man, get the fuck out of here. They used his name. They used his name to put up on top of that fucking bill. And the dude was clearly a shell of himself. Never had an opportunity, never took the opportunity to do what you're supposed to do, bro, which is heal. Let your body heal. Let your mind heal. Get out there, fight somebody. The best fight he could have had was that Robert Helenius fight. And he should have taken like 2 more of those before he got anywhere near somebody like Joseph Parker or Zhang. Definitely not Zhang. What the fuck are you talking about? No active heavyweight has a resume like Joshua. Fucking Alexander Usyk beat his ass up fucking twice. What shit are you on? I ain't gotta eat no fucking crow, bro. Sit there for another. Dude, eat what fucking crow, T. Orlando? What crow do I need to eat? Man, eat this time out. What fucking crow do I need to eat? Did you hear me say yesterday that I picked Deontay Wilder to win that fight? No. So what the fuck do I need to eat crow for? What do I need to eat crow for? In a fight that I already knew the fucking outcome for. What the fuck do I need to eat crow? I'm sorry, you can't talk. I'll wait around for you to explain to me what the fuck I got to eat crow for. I knew damn well I hoped Deontay Wilder could throw a big ass punch, land that bitch on top of his head and knock him out. Is what I said to Joe A yesterday. You come on, you know I don't know who's going to win that fight is what I said. I can't tell the future. I knew that I had a very big suspicion that that fight was going to go that way. Deontay Wilder has not won a fight. Deontay Wilder has not won a fight. He's won 1 fight in the last 3 years. They fed him to Zhang. Of course they fed him to Zhang. That's what I'm saying. You guys keep fucking talking about this Saudi shit. Fuck that. Do you see what they're doing at 154 pounds with Terence Crawford and putting Terence Crawford miraculously in the position to get every fucking belt in like 2 fights? Come on, man. Dude, they got, for the first time ever, you have the WBA belt getting unified with a secondary WBA, with a secondary WBO belt and a secondary WBC belt. All that shit, I have never seen that shit happen. Ever. Man, your mama needs to eat a dick for having a son that is a fucking bitch. Get out of my face. Fuck out of here, William Whitey. Fuck out of here, man. I'm sorry, Watchman, for Christ, you caught me on a bad day to speak like that. He said, I'm late to the chat for 9. How was Wilder set up? Because he had to fight Zhang, and before that, he had the people that he had to fight. They put him in with the absolute toughest fighters they could possibly put his ass up into, with absolutely terrible matchups for him, and nobody gave the dude an opportunity to get his feet back up underneath him. Nah, I'm slapping everybody. I'm slapping cats. T. Orlando, dog, I asked you politely not to troll me. I asked you very, very politely not to try to troll today. Sorry, Watchman, for Christ. Like I said, I'm not going to be very Christian like this morning. Because, you know, everybody's going to want to jump on my back because somebody lost that I like. I like Deontay Wilder. I like Deontay Wilder a lot. I like Deontay Wilder. I like Deontay Wilder. That is a dude that I like. There are fighters that I like, that I want to do well. And dog, I'm not about to sit up here and let you shit on that man. To me, go somebody else that want to do that. I don't want to hear that shit. What is this? Setups, dude, you're not a bright guy. What setup is a weak excuse? There is no excuse. It's a fucking fact. Luke Delaney. It's not a excuse. It's a fact. It's a fact. If I said that Anthony Joshua was set up to look good after he got beat up by Alexander Usyk twice, I don't think that's an excuse. I think that's a fact. Him getting to fight Jermaine Franklin. Who did he fight? What was it? Jermaine Franklin. Who did he fight? Jermaine Franklin. Jermaine Franklin. Robert Helenius. Francis Ngannou. Did he fight Otto Wallin? I think he fought Otto Wallin. I'm not happy, but it is on Deontay, though. It is on Deontay. That ain't no excuse. This is Deontay. I hope they paid him well. I hope they paid him well. Because they were going to run his ass through the gauntlet to get to Anthony Joshua. Otto Wallin. Oh, yeah, exactly. Jermaine Franklin. Who was coming off of a loss to Dillian White. So that's protection. That's the protection clan right there. Robert Helenius, who was coming off of a loss a year before that against Deontay Wilder. Otto Wallin, who was probably who Tyson Fury had already beaten, and split with a cruiserweight and Murat Gassiev. That was his big tough fight. That's the toughest fight that he's had. Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin is the toughest fight that dude has in the last 2 years. And you're telling me that they didn't set him up to look good? You're flabbergasted with what? Anyway, like I said, I like Deontay Wilder, so I'm not happy. I have to tell you. I'll be honest with that. Hey, said, I got your message for now. No more from me. It's all right, man. I won't be mad in a couple seconds. Am I bugging or does Wilder not poised in a boxing stance in his last few fights? Am I tripping age, coaching? Man, Deontay Wilder's always had shaky fundamentals. According to boxers, he's always had very shaky fundamentals. 3 tune-ups stayed busy in a year after losing to Usyk. Yeah, man, they put him in the best position to win. They put Deontay Wilder in the best position to take advantage of his name and get rid of him through matchmaking. That's my personal opinion. And I have to tell you, I wasn't going to make a prediction for that fight because I think that it would have taken something extremely special in order for him to beat Zhang, who is pretty much built to beat him at that point in time. Outweighing him by 70 pounds. You have a confident fighter in Zhang, who's a very, very big puncher with both hands and is bigger than Tyson Fury. It's somebody that can actually absorb the punch from Deontay Wilder. And you put Deontay Wilder in there with Zhang. It's like you're trying to get him beat, man. Like that to me looks like they were trying to get Deontay Wilder beat. And that's why I'm telling you, bro, ain't no way in the world if you're an American fighter, you need to be going over there. First of all, none of these dudes even like Americans. Like you can tell a lot of these people, like just listen to Twitter, how Twitter or people's conversations, these people don't even like America. They are constantly wanting Americans to lose for shit that ain't got nothing to do with black people. But they want America. A lot of these people want Americans to lose. There was people that were out there talking about America's not on the top anymore. Dude, because Deontay Wilder was not a champion. The only and then they said, well, Devin Haney lost. He lost to another American. He lost to Ryan Garcia. Then what else did somebody say to me? They said, well, Turkey Al-Sheikh is putting on way better fights than what's going on in America. Al Heyman's only had 2 cards this year. I'm like, man, hold on. First of all, bro. Or they said he's global. They said, this is more global. The Saudi Arabian fights are more global. How in the fuck is that? No, Windy City Assassin, I don't think it's Black Americans. I just think it's Americans, period. Because American be going all around the globe bullying the fuck out of people, man. It's a lot of reasons for people outside of America not to like American. But the funny thing is, when you leave America, you're American. And you're going to get everything. You're going to get everything that people don't like about America because you're American. They're not going to, people outside of America are not distinguishing, aren't distinguishing. Man, get the fuck out of here. Turkey was pissed. He wanted Wilder AJ for real. Then what the fuck? Why didn't he just make it then? Fuck out of here. If he really wanted it, why didn't he just make it? Why didn't they just make it? If he wanted AJ, if Turkey Al-Sheikh got all that money and he wanted AJ and Wilder, all he had to do was pay for it. That's it. $30 million for AJ, $20 million for Deontay. The fight gets made. Oh, I really want it. Man, you don't get the fuck out of my face. You really want it? Then make it. Then make it. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. Somebody unblocked T Orlando, bro. I didn't block T Orlando. Hold on. I didn't. Oh, did I? I'm sorry, T Orlando. You know I didn't intend to do that. Hold on a second. You know I didn't mean to do that. Now, somebody see, can somebody go back and find where I timed them out? Oh, I forgot to put, oh man, I forgot something. Hold on a second. All right, let me do 2 things. I got to get him right, number 1. Can somebody give me T Orlando? Can somebody go back and look at T Orlando and make sure that I didn't block T Orlando? Because I don't think I blocked T Orlando. T Orlando, click this link. I'll put a link in there for my bad, T Orlando. Man, what the fuck you talking about? I drop F-bombs every day. Fuck out of my face. Man, dude, who are you? I drop F-bombs every day. Oh, did I? Hey, T Orlando, man, click this link real quick. Let me clean that up for you. Sorry about that. This link is for T Orlando. Oh, is he? T Orlando, leave a comment, man. Leave a comment so I can give you your wrench back. I got to do something else too, because I forgot to put something up here. Oh my God, I forgot to do 2 things. I forgot to do that. And I forgot to do this. Sorry about that. What's T Orlando say? This ain't a troll safe space. Not today, man. I love Deontay Wilder, man. He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude with a good story that got so abused through his whole career by these fucking asses. Man, fuck you, Joey. Hell yeah, he still beats that bum. Yes, he beats that bum. I still take Deontay Wilder over that bum, Anthony Joshua. And guess who else I take over Anthony Joshua? Zhang. I take Zhang over that big ass bum too. Midwest Box said they hate Americans, so it means they can't stand so-called African Americans. They hate is real. Dude, seriously, they don't like Americans. Hey, let me get you this wrench back, bro. Let me get this back to you, to Orlando. And as a moderator, you know what? I'm actually going to give you managing moderator, brother. Hey, T. Orlando, I gave you special privileges, bro. You're a managing moderator, which means you can determine what words people can and cannot say. I gave you extra troll powers, brother. I like Joshua. Fuck Joshua, though. Look, man. Yes, I like Anthony Joshua, but fuck Anthony Joshua. I like Joe. Fuck Joe. Yes, I think Wilder's done. Yes, Lone Wolf. I think Wilder's done. I think Wilder was done after the Parker fight. Like, I do think he's done. Yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. I think that he is almost 40 years old. He had two terrible battles with cheating ass Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury's done too, though. I think AJ's fucking done. I think all these old ass dudes are borderline done. I think they're all borderline done. Every single solitary one of those dudes. I'm hating. Let me see if I can make you spin. Let me see, Luke Delaney, if I can make you spin. This is I rock with Deontay Wilder. Hey, why did Wilder turn his back? Because he got concussed and didn't know where the fuck he was when he got hit with that shot. Boom. He didn't know where he was. Yeah, man, he probably wouldn't got that money. Spinning like the fucking timing your ass out again. I'm putting your ass on timeout again. No, that's all right though. All right. It's all right though. Yeah, he did. He got beat up. Yes, he did. Man, Turkey didn't want no goddamn. I put this back up here. I think I deleted this. Turkey was pissed. He wanted Wilder AJ. Hell no. And so what if Zhang is 40? He's also 280 goddamn pounds. He's also 280 fucking pounds. Jesus, that is a big ass dude. And thank you, brother. By the way, thank you yesterday to the channel sponsor, Daniel Zapata, with the $50 donation. Man, my spelling is terrible, bro. I am ashamed of myself. $50 nation. Nation. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Mr. Zapata, yesterday for that big support, bro. Here's the link, though. Guess I want to chat. Chop it up. Yeah, sure he would. We'll never know because the bitch ducked him. We'll never know because he refused to fight him. So I guess we'll have to wonder forever because AJ refused to fight him. I'm going to tell you one thing I know for sure. Alexander Usyk whooped his ass and Tyson Fury's ass. How about that? Least Deontay Wilder never got beat by somebody that much smaller than him. Least Deontay Wilder ain't never got beat up by somebody that he outweighed by 50 pounds, like Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. At least then he never got beat up by a little man. Everybody that beat him outweighed him by 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 80 pounds. What about that? Hell yeah, Usyk whooped his ass, and I'm reminding him of it. Do you have any inside information about Floyd Jr.? Yes, I do. Is Arthur still fighting? I think he is. Mike Kirkland in the building. What's up, man? He said Wilder got stopped, but he got up before the 10 count. Gameness is everything for me, man. Look, man, I just hate the fact that well, first of all, his career is over. Deontay Wilder should not fight again. I'm 100% with that. He should not fight again. And I'm just sad, but I knew it was coming. T. Orlando, I didn't see no super chat, bro. I didn't see no super. I read that shit when you put it. I read that shit for free. Spinning like a top. I heard that shit. Pound for pound boxing. How can I help you?
Hey, good morning, for now. How you doing?
I'm well, man. How are you? Just having fun, man.
Yeah, I just got a quick question for you. Like, as far as the heavyweight division now with Wilder, you know, I don't think that, I think he should just ride off in the sunset too. He had a good career. But now with Wilder, let's say he's out, Usyk just became undisputed. Tyson Fury looked okay. Like, how you see the heavyweight division by itself playing out? I got faith in Big Baby myself. I think, he young enough to really get better, really make a splash in the heavyweight division. But other than Usyk, I mean, I don't really know who else I could really see up there that's really doing damage. Maybe Joseph Parker, but who you think is really gonna take over the heavyweight division? You think Usyk gonna reign, or who you got?
I think he's reigning right now. I mean, I don't know, man. I hate the fucking heavyweight division. Who knows, man?
You say you hate it?
I hate it. I mean, because it's just like everybody that has been in the heavyweight division has been around for a while. The best heavyweight right now is Alexander Usyk. That's the guy that won. And then you have, I don't know what to think of Anthony Joshua, because Anthony Joshua is in a cocoon. Like, the last fight for Anthony Joshua was the, like I said, the rebuild fights for Anthony Joshua included Jermaine Franklin, Otto Wallen, then Robert Helenius, and Francis Ngannou. So I don't know what Anthony Joshua is, because Anthony Joshua has not fought anybody since he got beat by the guy that is the champion. He got beat by him twice. Tyson Fury lost to him. I think really, if there's a fight that I want to see in the heavyweight division, it would probably be Alexander Usyk versus Zhang. And even that is really funny, because seeing Alexander Usyk versus Zhang, I have no idea how that fight is going to turn out because of the matchup of Zhang. Zhang is very, very big, like big. What is he, 6'7", like 280? Like, is
he bigger than Tyson Fury, or is it the same?
He's heavier than Tyson. He's shorter, but he's heavier. He's a huge fighter. So, I mean, I don't really know. And then you've got the guys like Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois beat Hrgovic, which basically means neither one of them dudes is all like that. Because I thought, Daniel Dubois was getting pieced up by Hrgovic. But I just don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think the heavyweights division is in that great a position, other than Alexander Usyk, who's really the man in the division. I think Alexander Usyk is the man. I think Alexander Usyk really is the man in boxing, period. Like, just period. It's Alexander Usyk. To me, it's Alexander Usyk and everybody else. Because Alexander Usyk beat Dubois. Alexander Usyk beat Joshua twice. Alexander Usyk beat Tyson Fury. The question to me, and honestly, man, I think they saved Tyson Fury with Usyk. So
without getting that stoppage, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, when they stopped him up against the ropes and basically gave him a standing 8 count. So I just think that the man in the heavyweight division is Alexander Usyk, and that's it. And then it's everybody else falls wherever they may. The other guy that I think is really like kind of on a roll right now and looks good in that division is Joseph Parker. Like, Joseph Parker is really, I think Joseph Parker's in a very, very good position as well. Because personally, I thought that he beat Anthony Joshua. And he definitely gave Anthony Joshua all kind of problems before Anthony Joshua actually got beat by Andy Ruiz. So, like, people that talk about trying to rebuild Anthony Joshua, and I do like Anthony Joshua. But, dude, Anthony Joshua got knocked out by Andy Ruiz. He got knocked out by Andy Ruiz, and he got beat twice by Alexander Usyk, and he ain't beat nobody since. So, he ain't any significant fighter since then, right? And then Tyson Fury is getting dropped like a sack of hamburgers sack of potatoes by Deontay Wilder like 4 times. He gets dropped by Alexander Usyk and beat by Alexander Usyk. So to me, man, I think that there's one dude at heavyweight, and that guy the dude at heavyweight is Alexander Usyk. The dude in all of boxing is Alexander Usyk, because there's no comparison between Anthony Joshua's resume and Alexander Usyk's. because Anthony Joshua was on Alexander Usyk's record twice. So how the hell can he possibly? People are going to try to build that shit up. If Alexander Usyk beats Tyson Fury again, it's just a fucking wrap. AJ's got to sit the fuck down. Because what you're going to do, put him in there a third time with him so he can get his ass whooped again? And then maybe Daniel Dubois, you have Daniel Dubois fight him, and Daniel Dubois already got his ass whooped by Alexander Usyk before. Mm-hmm. So it's like there is the only person in the heavyweight division, really, to me, I mean, maybe three people. Alexander Usyk, followed by Zhang and Joseph Parker. Zhang and Joseph Parker.
What about Big Baby? You don't believe in Big Baby like that?
Big Baby Anderson still has got to step up, and he's got to fight guys of that caliber, which means he got to take his ass over to Saudi Arabia in order to fight him. And I mean, he could, but he's not fought any of these guys yet. So I can't say that because he hasn't fought any of these guys, nor do I think that they're going to fight him. Because the thing about Deontay, what?
And he would top rank too, or Tyson
Fury? Yeah, top rank. All of those guys together. All of those guys they're talking about fight are not with Tyson Fury. Is not really with Top Rank. They air his fights in the United States, but Tyson Fury is a Queensland is a Queensland or Queenberry. He's a Frank Warren fighter that they put where they air the fights on ESPN. That's a co-promotional deal. But to get for Big Baby, for Jared Anderson to get those fights, now as those guys tap out, because AJ is well over 30, Usyk is damn near 40, Zhang is over 40, he's 41. Who else is there? Joseph Parker has got to be pushing up in his mid-30s, and you got Anderson who's in his mid-20s. So if he goes, you wait 4 or 5 years, all of those guys we're talking about are going to be gone, including Alexander Usyk. So that just depends on whether or not they're going to actually give Jared Anderson those opportunities. Because one of the things that really affected Deontay Wilder's perception is Deontay Wilder didn't get those opportunities when he was young and when he was a champion. All those guys decided to go elsewhere. And they only wanted to fight Deontay Wilder after Tyson Fury beat him. After he lost and he got beat up quite severely by Tyson Fury. Dents in his head and all kind of shit. Like then they fought him. But they didn't fight him when he was knocking all these people out. Man, that's why I say, dude, Anthony Joshua, his career is never going to recover for the fact that he never fought Deontay Wilder. Because they can prop him up all they want, but he got his ass, again, I'm going to repeat it, for Joe A. He got his ass whooped twice by Alexander Usyk, and he got knocked out by Andy Ruiz. Sitting on them fucking L's. And he's never fought Tyson Fury either. And
that's what I think they're probably going to do. I think they was probably going to do the Tyson Fury and the AJ, and then maybe do a rematch with Usyk or the winner of Usyk and Zhang or something like that. But yeah, that was it, man. Just wanted the heavyweight division. Get your take on that.
All right, man. Get back. Thank you, Pound for Pound Boxing.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You, dude. You can say whatever you want about big ups, about how Wilder had Anthony Joshua had a career is way better than Wilder. How? Deontay Wilder got beat by 3 people. 3. Tyson Fury, Zhang, and Joseph Parker. He didn't get beat by Andy Ruiz. But whatever. If you think he had a better man, let me throw all you bums up out of here today. Bro, don't nobody care about that. I know Alexander Usyk is a better fighter than Anthony Joshua is. So sit on that L. Tyson Fury has a better career than Anthony Joshua does, and so does Alexander Usyk. So if you want to say Deontay Wilder doesn't have as good a career as Anthony Joshua, okay. Okay. What do you rank Anthony Joshua? Anthony Joshua got beat by Alexander Usyk twice. And he got beat by Andy Ruiz, brother. That does Deontay Wilder losing does not absolve Anthony Joshua of the ass whoopings he took. Ace Boxing Club, how can I help you?
Give me your daughter's throat, bitch.
How does that absolve Anthony Joshua? You for the white guys now. What do you mean I'm for the white guys? The fuck is wrong with white people? You a racist or something? Douglas Jenkins? I'm for the white people? I'm telling you the facts. Marcus Priest, what's up, man?
Nah, what's happening, bro?
I'm chilling, man. What's good, brother?
Yeah, I've been like jumping on and off all week because I was at work, so I really couldn't stay on.
No worries, man. What's on your mind, man?
Yeah, so I mean, it's like I hate the fact that Wilder lost last night. I think that's about the end for him. I kind of hope. I mean, I would like to see. I don't know, man. That's just like it's a sad day for real, for real. Like
it's really not. Dude. I mean, he wasn't gonna win that fight, man.
I mean, he had a puncher's chance.
Yeah, man. Look, dude. When you get to this is how boxing goes, and I mean this is how sports goes. When you have once you get to like 43 fights, and you've lost 4 out of your, what is it? 1, 2, 3 out of your last 4 fights over the course of a couple years, dude. That's that's what retirement is.
Yeah, you're just kind of fighting for money at that point.
Yeah, I mean, you fight for money. You see if you can do it. You see if you can figure it out. You get a couple more paychecks and you keep it going. You look at his career, that's the length of his career. And same thing with Larry Holmes, same thing with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson right now, man, Mike Tyson got beat up by Lennox Lewis. He got Lennox Lewis. He got beat up by Evander Holyfield. He got beat up by, I can't even remember who the other dude, the last guy that beat him was. It was like maybe Danny Williams or somebody like that wound up beating him. At the end of his career, man, that's just what it is. T. Orlando Mike Tyson lost the same way. He lost the same way. And in fact, he lost worse. The same thing happens to Ali, Kevin McBride. Thank you, Damon. It happens to everybody in their career if you fight too long. That's kind of like when Floyd Mayweather Jr. talks about a 50-0 and undefeated. The reason he's 50-0 is because he didn't fight long enough. He didn't fight long enough because at a certain point in time, he was going to be in a situation where he was going to lose because he slipped. And when you're fighting at that level with guys that are that big, if you lose just a little bit of your athleticism, you lose a little bit of your confidence, that makes up that's big time.
Well,
you're fighting guys like that.
That's a good conversation you just brought up, though. But and say if Floyd had kept on fighting,
he'd have lost.
Who you think under the landscape of who was fighting at that time, you think would have beat him?
That time, I'm talking about from the time that he retired to now.
Yeah, say like if he had kept on fighting, like not the exhibition.
Look, man. I'm telling you that he would have lost. I can't tell you who would have been, but if he is 40, what did he retire at? Like 40? If he had fought till he was 43 and he's fighting Errol Spence at 43 years old, he'll probably lose to Errol. If he had fought till he was 43 and he got in the ring with Sean Porter, he might have lost Sean Porter. He might have lost to Terence Crawford. Like, that's called age. It's age.
Yeah.
That just happens to everybody. There's no human being that is going to continue to fight and never lose if they keep fighting forever. It's not going to happen. Every bet happens to everybody. If you look at Muhammad Ali in the 1960s versus looking at Muhammad Ali in the 1978, those are two different people.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But he still only lost 5 fights though. I think he was like 56-5. Yeah.
And he lost.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's still a good record though.
He lost. Yeah, but look, you judge people over there. And this is why I think you guys are so fucking disrespectful to people. Not you, because this isn't something you're saying. When you look at somebody in their career, you look at them at their best. And you say, what was this guy at his best? That's what I think is so dishonest. And I don't criticize, not dishonest, unfair, about when Floyd Mayweather Jr. talks about Ali losing to Larry Holmes. Or I'm not losing to Larry Holmes, but losing to Leon Spinks. Leon Spinks is in his early 20s. This man is in his late 30s. He's in his late 30s after having 64 fights. And you think that's the same guy? That Leon Spinks is gonna, if Leon Spinks had turned pro in 1968 and fought him after 8 fights, that his ass wouldn't have got beat half to death. So it's just when you pretend like you don't know what somebody is at their best. So if I'm talking about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and what Floyd Mayweather Jr. would do fighting if he was in his prime, that's what prime means. Prime means when you're at your best. That's how you compare people. You don't compare Sugar Ray Leonard that fought Macho Camacho and got knocked out by Macho Camacho to a Sugar Ray Leonard that fought Tommy Hearns. They don't do that.
I mean, Macho wasn't a scrub though. I see what
Macho
you're saying, but
a fucking scrub compared to him.
Oh, you talking about like career-wise?
He's a scrub, dude. At the absolute best, Macho Camacho is a fucking scrub compared to Sugar Ray Leonard. He's a scrub compared to Sugar Ray Leonard. He's a scrub. Ain't no way that's the same level of fighter as Sugar Ray Leonard.
Nah, they're not the same. But I wouldn't call him a scrub. But yeah,
when you compare him to Sugar Ray Leonard, that's a scrub compared to him.
Okay,
like fuck out of here. Like you know what I mean? There's no.
Yeah.
And then again, and to the idiot that just left that thing, dude, learn boxing, bro. It's not about how old you are. It's about how much wear and tear you have on your body.
Yeah, that definitely factors in.
It factors in a lot.
Yeah, that definitely factors in.
If you are fighting, for example, you can have a guy that fights in the amateurs until he's 30 years old with headgear 3 rounds. And now, like Alexander Usyk is 38 years old. Alexander Usyk has 20 professional fights, and he's never been in a war.
And that seems to be the Eastern European model. Is like, they stay amateurs forever.
Yeah, because they're subsidized.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're subsidized by the government. So basically they are professionals, but they're just professionals in amateur competitions. But let me let you go, brother. Thank you, Marcus Priest. Appreciate you, man.
I'll holler at you.
All right, man. Yeah, man. So thank you, Marcus Priest. I appreciate you, brother. So look, man, there ain't nothing, man, that's going to happen to everybody. It's just a matter of time. I'm nervous for Errol for the same reason. Nervous for Errol for the same reason. You can't undent a can. You can't undent it. $12 said, what up for now? Much respect to go channels, and thanks for going live today. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. 12 Round Sports. Yeah, they're paid to be amateurs. Yeah, I mean, it's that way with everybody, man. It happens with everybody. It's gonna happen, dude. It'll happen to fucking Usyk. It will happen to Usyk. Let Usyk fight till he's 45 years old. His ass is gonna take a beating from somebody. Just like Tyson Fury just took that beating. Tyson Fury is not the same that Tyson Fury was. You guys kept praising, bro. I don't even know who you are, bro. You got to show me your face. Show me your face. Show me your face. Or I'm not putting you on. You got to show me your face over here. I'm not interested in your little perverted nerds anymore. Okay? Who said it? Who's making excuses? It's not an excuse. It's a fact. Ryan would stop Spence for sure. Ryan Garcia will probably get killed by Errol Spence. He'll get killed by Errol Spence. Just but I would prefer that over Sebastian Fundora. But Sebastian Fundora got his can dented too. So you don't really know. Hey, you got 3 seconds to show me that shit or I'm banning you. Matter of fact, let me just ban you. I'm banning you for not showing it. Okay? You can put a comment in the comment section so I can see it. Wow, you guys are just out here trying to have a good day, huh? Black man lost, huh? I mean, you guys are out here, huh? You happy that black people lost today or something? You get your vicarious sense of success. You guys get a vicarious sense of success or something today because a guy that hasn't won a fight, who's had fought one winning round in 4 years. What's the race card? What race card? I'm asking if they got their vicarious sense of success. I don't know who these people are. What's the race card? Eddie put anyway. What race card is this? What fucking race card are you talking about, T. Orlando? What race card is that? What the fuck is the race card any goddamn way? What race card? I asked a question. I got to put you on timeout, T. Orlando. I got to put you on timeout, bro. I read your comments. Got to put you on that timeout. Got to clip you. Got to clip your wings, homie. Got to clip your wing. Got to clip your wings, bro. What rate? What all I asked is, did you get your vicarious sense of satisfaction because the black dude lost? That's all I said. Bevo Boxing, how can I help you?
Shot-town brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
What's up with my shot-town brother, man? They try to claim me in Texas, but we know you from the Midwest, man.
Man, we all good, brother. What's up, man?
Hey, I just wanted to say, man, I was sick about Wilder losing. I can never have that kind of emotional connection with a fighter again, man. That was, I don't know, man. I had butterflies watching him, and I was just screaming like, man, I can't believe he turned his back. Like, I was.
He got concussed. That's why he got concussed.
Yeah, but I'll just say it's hard. I never realized you could have an emotional connection like that. I was sick to see him lose, man. I was sick to see him lose, man.
Yeah, well, I feel for you, brother. It is what it is, bro. But when you get to that stage of your career, you know it's coming.
You knew that was coming?
Yeah, of course.
Because delusional.
Nah, man. Look, here's the thing, man. I went through that with Mike Tyson. And then I saw it happen to other people. I saw it happen to first. It happened to Mike Tyson. Mm-hmm. That's the first time the first time I got it really happened to me was Ali.
Gotcha.
Was when Ali fought towards the end of his career. Then I saw it really happen with Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw it happen with Oscar De La Hoya. Saw it happen with Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah.
Because Oscar De La Hoya wanted to be in food for people. I saw it with Roy Jones Jr. I mean, it's going to happen. It happens to every fighter. Once you get over 40 fights
mm-hmm.
or 15 years as a pro, once you've been a professional fighter for 15 years, that's just coming downhill, bro. That's coming downhill. And it's not a team sport, so you can't hide it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like in basketball, you can hide it. Like LeBron James can hide it because he's, because of the team. But if you really look at how he's running, like now versus when he was 19 years old, it's a huge difference. You know what I mean? So it's just it happens to everybody. And then you just got to deal with people that don't really understand that is going to happen to everybody. It's going to happen to Terence Crawford too. Like, and that's one thing that I will tell people that I'm saying, like, Terence Crawford needs to be careful fucking with them people.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be careful fucking with them people. If he's going to fight, he need to fight in the United States, fuck around, go to Saudi Arabia, and all of a sudden people's punches start feeling like bricks over there. Because boxing is, and the funny thing is that boxing is a corrupt sport. And everybody says it's corrupt all the time. But then when you point, and they can explain exactly what's corrupt about it, but when it comes down to a particular fighter, all of a sudden they get what do you call it? They get amnesia.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you have Deontay Wilder, dude, the fact that he had to fight Joseph Parker and Zhang back to back. That is, of everybody that is fighting in that heavyweight thing, that's the toughest one.
Yeah.
Other than maybe Joseph Parker, who had to fight Wilder and Zhang. But those were the ones that are having even tough matchups. Them. You got Joshua, like, dude, Joshua's going to do when Joshua, I know you feeling good about Joshua right now. But just like you got to look at what has happened to Deontay over the last 2 years, you got to look what happened to Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's not fighting any risks.
Yeah.
There's no risk in anybody that he's fighting. There's no risk in Otto Wallen. There was no risk in Francis Ngannou. There's no real risk in Jermaine Franklin. He had a hard time with Jermaine Franklin. So you're going to have him run up and walk into Zhang? I bet of all the people I know, AJ ain't fighting at Zhang. They're not going to put him in there, Anthony Joshua in there with Zhang. They may put, or like what happened with Dillian White. Dillian White was doing a lot of the cleanup for Anthony Joshua before. Who was fighting Dubois next? Yeah, okay, there you go. He's fighting Dubois next. There you go. Dubois. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Dubois is somebody that got beat, that quit 2 times against much lower level, a higher level fighter. And your dude. Man, shut up, you fucking buffoon.
Yeah.
I'm seriously, man. I don't have no time for buffoons today. Big ups. Goodbye. Got no time for buffoons.
You always make me laugh when you say that so calm. I don't got time for that today. Goodbye.
I mean, it's just serious. The man has got 40 knockouts and defended a heavyweight title 9 times, and that's a D+ career. I would really be interested to know what an A+ career is.
Yeah, I thought it was 10 times, and really, to be honest,
9 or 10. 9 or 10.
You can't fight but who's in front of you. But I'll just say for a guy, and I'm actually working on a documentary on this guy, but Gary Russell Sr. had a little thing where he was talking about Deontay Wilder, and his son Gary Russell Jr. said, you know what, Deontay Wilder had the least experience in the Olympics and won a bronze medal. So I mean, we got to give the man his credit for what he's done. I don't know why people go against him. I mean,
bro, you know where his credit is in his bank account.
Yo, yeah, that's true.
His credit is in that bank account, and the fact that he was forever going to be called a world champion. Some shit that a lot of people never did, but yet you think that they are better fighters. Like Dillian White is never a world champion, has never been a champion, will never be a champion. Zhang has never been a world champion, probably will never be a world champion. Danny Dubois has never been a world champion, will probably never be a world champion. So if you think these guys that did not accomplish what Deontay Wilder accomplished got better careers than them, come on, man. This is not basketball where you can say that Charles Barkley never won a championship, but he's a better player than Randy Brown, who won 3. Because it's not a team sport. If you have never won a championship and you've never defended a world championship,
yeah,
you cannot say that you've had a better career than somebody that has. Even if you look at Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, if they retired today, Devin Haney had the better career.
For sure.
Because Devin Haney won a world championship, became an undisputed champion, moved up and won another championship. You cannot say that that Ryan Garcia had a better career than he did without ever winning a championship. You can't say that somebody that Liam Williams had a better career than Demetrius Andrade, who is a 2-weight division world champion.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's me. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you, man. Blessings, man.
Anytime, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Somebody jumped off. Somebody else. Carl, you jumped off. Here's a link. If I don't know you, I'm not letting you on here, brother. Carl, how can I help you?
What's happening this morning? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Man, I'm fine. I'm off today, so I'm chilling. I was gonna ask you, they said Deontay Wilder had in his contract to fight Big Baby, Jared Big Baby Anderson if he won that fight last night. Like, what happens after this?
He's retiring.
He should have retired after the last fight, but I understand.
Is that a serious question?
Yeah, I mean, is he still gonna fight
It's
Big
not a
Baby
serious
or not?
question, Carl. That's not a serious question. You
Is he
asked
still gonna
me,
fight Big Baby?
dog, that's not a serious question. You knew the answer when you said it. He had it in his contract. He had it in his contract that
And
if he beat, then he would, and he lost. So why would you even think that he would? Based off what you said to me.
I thought they were
No,
still
no,
gonna
you
try to
didn't,
make
man.
the fight happen.
You're trying to find a way to be funny.
No, I'm not. I really thought they might still have the fight to make some money.
Why? He said he retired.
Big Baby could make a.
Did you hear Deontay Wilder saying he was retiring?
He should have after the last fight.
Did you hear Deontay Wilder say he was retiring?
Yes.
Then why would you ask me the question? You just want to be funny.
No, crazy things happen. I'm a Deontay Wilder fan.
Bro, I'm a fan. No, dude, I don't care if you're a fan or not. You didn't ask me a serious question because you knew the answer to it on two different fronts. Number one, it was in the contract that if he won, you knew he didn't win. And then you wonder what he's doing next when you know he said he's retiring. So you're not asking me serious questions. Then you crack a joke and said he should have retired after the last one. Bro, don't be cute, bro. I'm not in the mood. Okay? Just ask me. I'm respecting this man's fucking career, bro. I'm respecting this man's career. His career is over. If he should retire, his career is over. Don't be cute with me, man. I'm clipping a lot of y'all. Click the link. Look, man, congratulations on a great career for the man. Jesus. Just congratulations for a great career. He would beat his ass, but he'll never fight him. Dude, AJ is going to get beat up probably by Daniel Dubois. Anyway, now I don't want Anthony Joshua to catch strays. I like Anthony Joshua. It's and your mother still got chlamydia. No doubt. And your mama's herpes ain't going nowhere. Anyway. No, her and AJ did not offer Wilder a fight, bro. No, they did not. Look, man, I like AJ. I do like AJ. I really do. I like AJ. I'm just fucking with Joe A. That's all I'm really doing. That's all I'm really doing. I like Joe. Dude, I don't want to talk to you, brother. Goodbye. Come back tomorrow, brother. I'm not. No, that's enough. I'm serious, man. You get cute with me and I ain't in the mood. Nah, dog. Go get cute with somebody else, bro. Big dog Gino, I need to see you, bro. I need to see you, bro. Big Dog Gino. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, exactly, man. Congratulations to Deontay Wilder on a great career. Thank you, brother, for a wonderful career. Carl, I'm not letting you on, bro. You click it again, I'm going to ban you, brother. I'm going to ban you. I don't want to do it. Come back tomorrow, homie. I don't want to do it, dog. You get cute. I'm telling you, man, I'm not in the mood for people to play cute. I like Deontay Wilder as a person. I respect what the man has done for the sport of boxing. He said it was over. Okay. You want to kick the man while he's down and irritate me by being a smart ass, bro? I'm not in the mood. I'm going to be as honest as I possibly can be. Bro, I'm not in the mood. Okay? I'm not about to sit up here and say the man didn't lose. I'm not going to accuse Zhang of being on steroids. I'm not going to say he fought the wrong fight and his fans' fault that he lost. No, Deontay Wilder looks like a shell of himself. And I don't think he should ever fight again. I don't think Deontay Wilder should ever fight again. And I really, truly hope that he has all that money that you got, all the money you say Turki Al-Sheikh paid him, that he actually is getting paid that much money. But I like his career and I'm going to respect his career. And if you guys want to be smart asses, nigga, wait till next week. Okay? But you want me to say I'm human like everybody else, man. I like Deontay Wilder as a person. I like him very much. I think he's a very good dude. He said a lot of things a lot of people would never say. Okay? I ain't never caught him lying. I ain't never caught him disrespecting other fighters. You said he didn't want to fight anybody, and he did what you guys said to do, which is to fight tough fights. Tough fight after tough fight after tough fight after tough fight. He gave 2 Luis Ortiz fights, 3 Tyson Fury fights, a Zhang fight, a Joseph Parker fight. He gave his best. He lost a fight. He never had to rematch Tyson Fury. He didn't have to give Tyson Fury a rematch. He could have just went on about his way with Tyson Fury having lost. But he gave people a bunch of exciting fights. There's never been a boring fight from the man. I respect the man's career. And I'll do the same thing if Alexander Usyk retires. I don't know if I'd do it with Tyson Fury because I think Tyson Fury is a fucking cheat. But still. You know what I mean? I didn't like Larry Bird when he was playing because I didn't like the Celtics, but I'll be damned if that man couldn't play. But you guys go kick somebody else and somebody else. Look, here's the thing. Go find somebody that wants to talk boxing to you. Go talk to somebody that wants to talk about boxing to you, with you. You go find somebody. If you want to violate my feelings, except T. Orlando. This is my guy, T. Orlando. T. Orlando, I know what T. Orlando's doing. That's my guy. Man, I don't care about how much people outweighing Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder knocked out people that were bigger than him before. Deontay Wilder's a heavyweight. He's a heavyweight. Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk is constantly beating people that are bigger than him. I'm not putting that on that dog. I'm not putting on that. Alexander Usyk is the fucking man. That's just the facts. The man is Alexander Usyk, homie. The man is Alexander Usyk. Tyson Fury is a very, very good fighter, bro. He is. But, dude, he has a promoter. He had somebody that was with him that gave him fights to put him in a position before he fought championship fights. Before he fought Vladimir Klitschko, he fought Christian Hamer and a bunch of other dudes that didn't have no chance to beat him. After he fought Vladimir Klitschko, when he came back, he fought Sefi Safiri and somebody else that had no chance to beat him to get a chance to get back. Then he fought Deontay Wilder, and after that, he fought 2 more fights with guys that didn't have any business, that didn't have any real chance to beat him. And then before he fought Alexander Usyk, he fought like 3 people that didn't have any chance to beat him. Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua lost to Alexander Usyk 2 times in a row. Then he beat 4 people that didn't have any chance to beat him. Deontay Wilder didn't get that. Deontay Wilder got one guy, and then he went right back in with those two guys back to back. I respect Deontay Wilder for that, man. I hope he got his money. I hope he got his money. But I wasn't confused about what was going on. I'm not confused when you get to be 38 years old. You have very, very hellacious wars where you get knocked completely unconscious 2 times. One time you get beat really, really bad, beat up really, really bad. You come back again and demand the fight again. I respect Deontay Wilder. No, Francis did not beat Fury. Francis Ngannou lost to Tyson Fury. But he dented that can because Deontay Wilder dented that can. Tyson Fury's going to get knocked out if he keeps, completely unconscious if he keeps fighting because Deontay Wilder ruined him. You may not see it. I see it. Deontay Wilder got his pound of flesh up out of that man. He got a pound of flesh up out that man. He does not take shots well anymore. You don't know what an excuse is, homie. You don't know what an excuse is. You don't know what an excuse is. What excuse is there? Here's the link. You tell me what excuse if you're not that pervert. If you're not a pervert. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to talk to any pervert. What excuse did I make? What excuse did I make? Deontay Wilder, everybody at heavyweight got to fight big guys. Everybody at heavyweight has to do it. Everybody at heavyweight has to do that. I don't even know who you are to be. Oh, look, man. Everybody at heavyweight has to fight anybody that's in that weight class. And everybody that gets in there has the ability to beat people that are that much bigger than them. That's why I don't put them on pound for pound lists. I'm not going to take away from Zhang beating Deontay Wilder. Zhang is a very, very good fighter. And Zhang deserves this credit for winning that fight. If Zhang beat Alexander Usyk, Zhang would deserve credit for that fight. You don't hear me talking about Tyson Fury is too big for these guys. Tyson Fury got his ass whooped by a little dude. As big as he was, he got his ass whooped by that little dude. I respect the dude for that. Yeah, he's a very good fighter. Why would you say Zhang's not a good fighter? Of course, Zhang's a very good fighter. Yes. Yes, Zhang's a very good fighter. What is this? Hey, man. Marcus Priest, thank you, brother. Said for the show. Yeah, thank you, brother. The rest of you freeloaders can get up out of my face. Thank you, Marcus Priest. Thank you to the regular supporters. But here's a link. Where's Joe A, man? I gotta give Joe A his respect. Joe A, click the link, man. I've been waiting on you, man. Joe A, come on, man. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Where you at, Joe? The UK picked up a belt in a fight that the dude lost, but he picked up a belt, man. Come on, man. Congratulations to Lil Ball. The one the one that got beat up, but yet still got the decision. Nah, I'm just messing, man. Joe A's my dude. The question is Wilder lost that fight? If he's I don't know. He may well have. He may well have. We'll never know. We'll never know. Yeah, credit to Zhang, man. You know what I mean? Credit to Zhang. Oh, I ain't gotta steal anything from Zhang. Hell no. Bill looked like shit yesterday. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. But that's what Deontay Wilder needed, a fight like that. Put his ass in there with nah, I don't think, man, Dubois will lose to Zhang. Zhang will beat him. I think so. Anyway, man, like I said, man, I don't really like the heavyweights at all. Even though it was a fun card to watch. I had to pay, I can't believe I paid $80 for that shit. Or $70. I paid $70 for that crap. $70. $70. I'm going to get a Fire Stick, bro. I hate to say this, dog, but I really think I'm about to get me a Fire Stick, man. Let me tell you something. Blacks 114. Go and find it yourself. Go and look for it. What do you mean if he made adjustments? He got knocked out with the first punch that landed. Yeah, dog, I'm serious, man. That one was painful to buy. It's like, man, I'm sitting up here watching basically there's a bunch of match-made fights. It's a bunch of match-made fights under this illusion. Underneath this illusion that we don't know the outcome of almost every one of those fights. Keith Nolan in the building said, hey, not for you, for some in the chat. If it's okay, it's okay if you're not a huge fan of Wilder, but some of the shit y'all say is just hate. You also reveal you're not fighters and don't understand combat. Fuck your disrespect. I mean, bro, yeah, especially around here. Dude, I like Deontay Wilder, man. I think Deontay Wilder is a good dude, man. I think he's a good dude, man. I think he's a good dude. So I'm really, hey, thank you, Aquaflex. Hey, Fanon, should there be no, there doesn't need to be a super heavyweight division. The best guy in the heavyweight weighs 220. The best heavyweight in the world is 6'3", 220. Why do you need to have a super heavyweight division? No. You don't even need it. You don't need a super heavyweight division. You don't need a bridgerweight division. The best fighter in the division is 6'3", 220. So for what? So you can have more fat heavyweights? Joe Hayward in the bill said Bronze Bomber went out on the Shield. Yeah, man, shout out to Bronze Bomber, bro. I rock him. Man, dude, that shit happens. Man, it's the heavyweight division, man. Alexander Usyk weighed 220 and probably had 50, 60 pounds smaller than Tyson Fury. And he beat up Tyson Fury. Why would you need another division in boxing? You think we need more sanctioning bodies too? We need 5 referees instead of 3? Why? So you can up your sanctioning fee because you got to pay the refs and you can take a cut? Oh, what we really need is 5 refs. Who's paying for the refs? Oh, well, you know, the sanctioning body does. Well, where do they get their money from? The fighter. So what are they going to do? Raise the price so they can pay for more refs and take a cut? I'm okay with the 5 refs shit. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. T. Orlando, that dude got his ass whooped by. He got his ass whooped by Alexander Usyk. I don't care if they have super heavyweights in the Olympics. I don't want that shit. But this ain't the amateurs. This is not the amateurs. Fury got his ass whooped. Did you not see him lose the fight? Do you know how boxing works? LBJ, the Boule, sports and politics. You know he lost that fight, right? Man, Shiraz Ali, fuck, man. Oh, my God. They need same-day weigh-ins is what you need. That's what we need. We need same-day weigh-ins. Greg Neal said, just helping out on that 70. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. I need my mood to improve. Here's the link, fella. Alexander Usyk won the fight, man. Alexander Usyk also beat Daniel Dubois. And Alexander Usyk also beat Anthony Joshua twice. So why do you need another weight division? Okay, he was 223, which is a heavyweight. That's less than, that is what 223, Ali weighed in at 223. Ali was in the 220s. Evander Holyfield was in the 220s. Mike Tyson was in the 220s. He's a regular size hospital. He's a regular size heavyweight. He's 6'3", 220. That's Bridgerweight. That's the Bridgerweight division. The Bridgerweight division that the WBC wants to put in is to 225. Why? Yeah, it was set up. He was set up to lose. He was set up to lose. Absolutely. By matchmaking and putting him in that many difficult fights in a row. What's the problem? There's the link. Nigga, I don't work for you. Fuck out of my face. My job is not to sit here and answer any question that you have. Give me the link. No, go look for the link your damn self. What is this? You think I work for you? Hey, man, I want to be in a better mood, man. Look, man. I want to be in a better mood. Y'all just be saying anything, man. Like, hey, tell me what I need to know. Hey, man, Team Wilder, Team Spence, Team Tank for the pay-per-view. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Man, Eddie Hearn wasn't mad, bro. Eddie Hearn know damn well his fighters are going to lose. He knows he's damn well happy that Daniel Dubois, that Anthony Joshua does not have to fight Philip Hrgovic. He know he damn well happy that Anthony Joshua ain't got to fight Felix Hrgovic. This guy is corny as hell. Yeah, I'm corny as hell. Goodbye. But yet you continually come over here under different names, man. Under different names. Eddie Hearn doesn't care that deeply about his fighter. I mean, look, I knew the outcomes of most of those fights. The only fight that I didn't know the outcome of was Daniel Dubois. That I was not very confident of the outcome of was Daniel Dubois. That was it. Daniel Dubois surprised me in his performance. He did. And I liked how he fought. I liked how he kept going to the body. He's definitely letting cats tee off on his dome piece. But again, Filip Hrgović, I think Hrgović is just overrated fighter. One Mind Body said if Wilder still had that killer instinct and fire in his eyes, he would still be a boogeyman. What the hell of a career? There's nothing left to prove. Exactly, bro. Appreciate that, man. Yes, sir. Shout out to the great Deontay Wilder. One Mind Boxing in the building. No, I didn't think he was going to win. I thought he needed a knockout to beat Nick Ball. That's my personal belief in that. Because he wasn't going to get the benefit of the scorecards. Nick Ball was going to get the benefit of the scorecards. Because that's really his promoter was the lead promoter. Yeah, but I was surprised. I was surprised by Danny Dubois over Hrgović. But I don't think Hrgović is like, Danny Dubois has been in there against better fighters than Hrgović. And Hrgović also might have really underrated him. And Danny Dubois took a good shot because he was definitely getting clipped by damn near everything that he threw. So I thought that was a really good fight by Danny Dubois. Congratulations to Danny Dubois. And I'm happy for Danny Dubois. I'm happy for Danny Dubois. Hrgović has been building towards this L. He was gifted at I thought he was gifted at divisional that went over Zhang. Honestly, man, I don't think Zhang lost to Hrgović or Joseph Parker. What is with you, dude, in this dominated him for 2 rounds? Dude, the fight is 12 rounds. The fight is 12 rounds. One guy is executing his game plan, bro. It's kind of like the thing with Nick Ball. And these guys say, oh, he was dominating the fight. Man, he's not. Nick Ball, what Raymond Ford was doing was allowing Nick Ball to run himself out a little bit. He was going to the body. He was deflecting most all of those punches. And even that same thing came up. Well, most of these punches are not landing for Nick Ball, but it's the appearance that they are. Justifying some shit ain't landing. Hey, dude, you got 5 minutes. I got to put you on pause, bro. You don't dominate 2 rounds. If you dominated the round, the fight would have been over. There was nothing. They didn't dominate. He may have won the rounds. And get the fuck out of my face, bro. You're fucking gone. How the fuck you dominate a round? You win a round. That man did not dominate that round. How the fuck you dominate a round? And then you lose the next. Oh, I dominated this round. You dominated that round. Then the fight winds up being a draw. Nigga, you didn't dominate shit. What you did is you won the fight. And you don't even know whether or not he really dominated or not, or whether or not that was the game plan that the person had. And that man might have done everything he wanted to do, and that could set up what's going on in the next rounds. But you guys want to react to every fucking thing like, oh, the fight's over. He dominated. A guy scores a basket. Oh, he dominated that play. Oh, man, Anthony Edwards just dunked on somebody. Oh, he dominated that play. Dude, he scored. It's a 12-round fight, bro. You got to, if you keep winning round after round after round after round after round, you can be dominating a fight. Maybe. Depending on whether or not this guy is wearing your ass down. And making it to getting you to the point where you're not going to be able to fight anymore. That's that shit you guys were saying about Rolly Romero and Tank. Oh, Rolly was dominating the fight until he was dominating the fight until. What do you mean? Oh man, Rolly was dominating. Man, Ryan Garcia was dominating. He was dominating Gervonta. Boom. Get up off the ground. Well, he was dominating him until he hit him with that shot. Yeah, but he was setting up the punch the whole time and doing exactly what Gervonta wanted him to do. So was he really dominating it, or was he doing exactly what Gervonta wanted him to do? You're dominating until... Dude, let the fight play out, bro. Alexander Usyk beat Tyson Fury. Beat him. And he set him up. First of all, Alexander Usyk won the beginning of the fight. And from what I remember. He was never dominating Alexander Usyk. He was never dominating Alexander Usyk in that fight. Never. Alexander Usyk was especially in the very beginning of the fight. Especially in the beginning of the fight. I mean, I was at a wedding, so I couldn't score it. This guy, watch this shit. Can anybody tell me what's wrong with this stupid statement? Can anybody tell me what's wrong with this statement right here? Right here. Anybody? Impromptu. No, that's not what it is. I'm talking about logically what's wrong with that. Not that she's weird. Not that she's weird. Here's the very obvious thing that's wrong with this. Whenever anybody loses, there is a reason. Whenever anybody loses a fight, there's a reason. Every time a Mexican loses a fight, there's a reason. Every time a Mexican wins a fight, there's a reason. Yes, there is absolutely positively a reason. Every time a black person loses a fight, there is a reason that they lost. Every time a European loses a fight, there's a reason that they lost that fight. Some reason you don't want people to analyze why a black person lost a fight. There's a reason why Alexander Usyk beat Tyson Fury. There's a reason why. Probably several reasons why. Getting his ass beat up and knocked down and really hurt badly is one of them. The guy, Alexander Usyk being a better fighter is another reason. You're just probably a bit of a racist. If you think that there's no reason that black people, you can't tell. If it's a black fighter, you're not supposed to analyze and say, okay, why did he lose? Guess what? Everybody in here that said Deontay Wilder's washed up and he's garbage, guess what that is? That's a reason why he lost. Isn't it? If I accepted what you said, what you all say about Wilder's the worst fighter in the history of mankind, he's completely trash, wouldn't that be a reason why he lost? Yes, it would be. You just don't like the reason because it includes me being respectful to him. So I don't think you have an issue with the actual reason because you yourself are giving one. I think your problem is the respect I put on his name. I think you don't think that I have to believe that you just don't think that he should be treated with any respect or given any grace. Oh, I'm sorry, Tierlando, was that the race card? Or is that not how I'm supposed to read this? Or is that just a typo, Tierlando? You think it's just a typo? You think she didn't really mean what he or she said? I'm wondering. I don't really enjoy talking to y'all today, bro. I think I'm going to probably cut out pretty easier. Yeah, I think so. He or she. Because I don't know if that's a man or a woman, just because she showed a young Asian girl's picture. I'm not dumb. I leave the dumb shit for y'all. Just because you put up a picture, like say this, for example. Just because you put up a picture. Man, I'm fine with my mental health. No, I mean, it seems very like unfair because why can't black fighters have a reason for losing? There's no reason that they lost other than something that is just, they're just terrible people. I don't even do that person probably is. That person is probably not anything, probably not any of that. Anyway, I'm hoping to have a good conversation. Fury cheated while God, I hate this whole conversation. Oh, I'm sorry. This is what I need to see. I'm sorry. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Thank you, D's Fresh. Give me 1 second, man. Why can't you just say that he beat you with the better man?
Right now, I'm gonna come on over and mess with you. You dig what I'm saying? Now, right now,
why can't you just say that Yeah.
You don't have any problem with a person using drugs.
All right, that sounds better, man. I'm better. That's another channel in disguise. They're all a bunch of other channels in disguise, bro. Come on, man. Booger Sugar Bill, that's what they call him. Hey, man, that's just hilarious. He admitted it. Yeah, Hearn admitted it. Yeah, man. Anyway, man, the dude didn't want to fight him. Anyway, so yeah, man. It's just kind of like the opposite of what happened, how Devin's career was built. Devin is given a bunch of fights that he's going to win. That's a situation where you're setting him up for success. Like, that's what I meant by setup. I mean, Devin Haney is set up for success. Oscar De La Hoya was set up for success. Anthony Joshua was definitely set up for success. And just like you set some people up for success, you can set people up for failure. You know? That's what I mean by setup. Gervonta Davis said Floyd Mayweather set him up to lose, but he was just too good and he managed to win. That's not an impossibility right there. You know? Yeah, it's matchmaking. And Deontay Wilder's last 3 fights were match made in a way where, dude, he had to go through the gauntlet in order to get back on top. He just had to go through the gauntlet, and he didn't make it through the gauntlet. You know what I mean? Made it through the gauntlet. And you see guys that are set up for success. Period. See people that are set up for success. Alexander Usyk was not set up for success. Absolutely not set up for success. Who is Alexander Usyk's promoter anyway? Isn't it like Igis Klimas or something? Like, that's his manager. But he really wasn't set up for success. Alexander Usyk has had to fight a lot of tough guys to get where Alexander Usyk is. Vasily Lomachenko is a very, very good fighter. He was set up for success. Why do you say he was not set up to lose? How do you know? He fought Jose Pedraza very early in his career. That's a tough fight. He fought Mario Barrios at 140. Dude, that is a very tough fight. Devin Haney has never had a fight as tough as Mario Barrios at 140. Shakur Stevenson has never in his career had a fight as tough as that. Neither one of them have. I don't think Vasily Lomachenko's ever had as tough a fight as that. No, I'm not going to stop it. You can click this link, though. Usyk Cruz as a last-minute replacement. When the fuck has anybody ever had that? You guys don't. I mean, if you don't want to look at it objectively, that's on you. I'm looking at it objectively. Well, the first time that I saw Gervonta Davis, I thought he's fighting Jose Pedraza. Jose Pedraza was an undefeated, very big 130-pound fighter. And Gervonta Davis had never fought anybody near that level. Gervonta Davis was the undercard to that fight. That was on the undercard, and he was the underdog. That was a very dangerous fight for a guy that level. That was a big upset. That was a big upset. What would you call fighting 170-pound Devin Haney? I mean, that's one fighter. How? What was the rationale, Victor Vaughn? What's the rationale? He got beat by Devin Haney. He got beat by Teofimo Lopez. He got beat by. You have to credit losses for that. Are you crediting losses or something? I don't know why anybody would say that. Only way that you could say that is if you credit Lomachenko for losses and you discredit Gervonta Davis for wins. That's the only way that you can make that argument. You say, well, look at all these people Gervonta didn't fight. And look at the people that he beat. This guy's not good. That guy's not good. That guy's not good. But Gervonta beat all of them. Meanwhile, you would have to credit Vasily Lomachenko for losing to fighters. And often what we do is we get a lot, dog, go away. If you apologize for it, then you're admitting that you're telling the truth. So go away. Thank you. Thank you for admitting that I was right. You could have said, nah, you read me wrong. And I said, okay, my bad. I read you wrong. But if you apologize for your behavior, you're acknowledging what I said. That means I don't want you on my channel anymore. Go away, King. Go away, King. I know you're still there with your bum ass. So look, man, if anybody wants to put that argument up here, you can make that argument with me. Because I know full well what people do to people's resumes. They look at who they beat. And they discredit everybody they beat. And then you have to look at Lomachenko, and you have to look at what Lomachenko actually, who he lost to. And give him credit for losses. It's the only way that you can make that argument. And to me, it's definitely a, what do you call it? It's subjective, so it is what it is. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but to me, no. I would say no to that. I would say no to that. But Lomachenko has an excellent history. He's a Hall of Fame fighter. I think that he's beat good fighters. I respect Lomachenko. No, I don't think, I mean, he's not a loser. He's lost. Because he beat George Kambosos. And Gervonta didn't fight somebody like, well, Gervonta didn't fight him. You can't discredit him for not fighting a guy if somebody else beat him. Dude, Suko, I don't do that, Malik Scott. I'm trying to get off this whole Deontay Wilder thing. I'm trying to move it elsewhere. I'm trying to move the conversation elsewhere. I don't know Malik Scott. I'm not a trainer. So I don't know how people can give opinions about things with an expertise that they don't have. I don't see how you can give an opinion on an expertise that you don't have. I'm not a professional trainer, so how could I tell him that? Oh, come on over here, Malik. Let me tell you what you need to do differently. How's that fucking conversation going to go? You know what I mean? It's enough. I have enough of those stupid conversations. I don't want to participate in one myself. I have people that have never went to law school, do not know what a contract is, giving big ass long diatribes about contract terms, sounding like absolute fucking buffoons and not even knowing it. Sounding like buffoons in front of a room of other people that sound like they're buffoons, that must be buffoons. Let me get this very, very clear. Whenever I hear you guys talk about contracts, what you sound to me is this. You sound like a buffoon talking to a bunch of people that don't know you're a buffoon, which makes them buffoons. Paulie Malignaggi can say what Paulie Malignaggi wants. Paulie Malignaggi got beat the fuck up and is nowhere near a Gervonta Davis. Nowhere. Paulie Malignaggi can say whatever Paulie Malignaggi wants. Paulie Malignaggi has never been as good a fighter as Gervonta Davis in his life, not never, and he knows it. So you guys can talk resume all you want. You're not beating him. You're not beating him. You guys can call me everything you want to call me. You click this link, you're not beating me in a debate. Not none of you. Not none of you. Say it to your purple in the fucking face. He uses the mute button. It's unfair because he's educated. You can do whatever you want. You're still not better than me. You can say whatever you want about Gervonta Davis's resume. Are you better than him? You can say whatever you want about Terence Crawford's resume. How the fuck did that go when he fought Errol? When people spend all that damn time bashing his resume. Something, by the way, I never did. Because guess what? There could be a lot of smoke and mirrors in a resume. That does not mean that there's not a fucking dragon behind that smoke and behind those mirrors. Okay? You guys want to keep talking about resumes all the time as if resumes fight. The question is, Who's the better fighter? Devin got his ass beat up by Ryan Garcia. Gervonta didn't. Lomachenko got beat up by Orlando Salido. Gervonta didn't. Vasily Lomachenko lost to Devin Haney. Gervonta didn't. Teofimo Lopez lost to George Kambosos. Gervonta didn't. We know Devin Haney can get beat. We know it. You know why? Because we saw it. We know Lomachenko can get beat. You know why? Because we saw it. We know George Kambosos can get beat. Why? Because we've seen it multiple times. We know Usyk Cruz can get beat. Why? Because Gervonta did it. We know Sabril Matias can get beat. Why? Because somebody did it. We know Teofimo Lopez can lose because why? Because Teofimo, somebody did it. Because somebody did it. Because somebody did it. So let me tell you about this resume talk. Fuck that resume talk. Fuck the resume talk. That's that, oh, I'm a hellified street knuckle talk. As if somebody from the suburbs can't pull a gun on you too. Well, I ain't never caught a body before, but today is a new day, is what that man might say. We don't know if Frank Martin can lose. He ain't lost yet. But y'all want to talk about resumes and argue about what's written on a piece of paper. I don't give a shit about their resume. Tyson Fury had a better resume than Alexander Usyk until he got that ass whooped. Anthony Joshua had a better resume than Alexander Usyk until Alexander whooped his ass. Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua had a better resume than Andy Ruiz till he got his ass whooped. Would you like for me to continue about how far this stupid ass resume conversation goes? It means nothing. What matters is you fight the people you can fight to put yourself in a position to fight the people that you want to fight. When the people that don't want to fight, that you want to fight, are not available or don't want to fight you, you have to fight somebody else. And then you keep fighting until you get in the ring and you got to fight that next guy. Right? So there's your resume conversation. I don't care. Alexander Usyk has a better resume than Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson may beat that man up. He may beat that man up if they fight. And then what are you going to say? You're going to keep talking about his resume? That is a tool that you use to insult somebody and to discredit them by nitpicking things that they were successful. by nitpicking their success. And here's a link. Let's not just look at whose resume is better. Let's look at the entire idea of what a resume is worth. How much is it worth? And what are you bringing it up for? To nitpick somebody's success? You have a 3-division champion, an undefeated 3-division champion, who beat the current WBA world champion at 140. He's beaten the current WBC champion at 147. He beat a guy, Jose Pedraza, who was a reigning champion and who then became a world champion at 135. And how are you going to look at that and say, oh, that's a bad thing? Oh, that's a bad thing. I would love to debate anybody on the notion that you can look at somebody's success as a way to criticize them. Give me examples of somebody's success being used to criticize them. Somebody said Ryan didn't cheat. Okay. What's wrong with saying Ryan didn't? Somebody believes that Ryan didn't cheat. Yeah, anybody want to do that with me? How can you criticize somebody for winning? Oh, he beat this guy. That's a bad thing? It's a good thing. It proved that he was a better fighter than that guy, right? So we know he's a better fighter than Jose Pedraza. We know that that's what your resume means. That's what your record means. It means that you are better than that guy that night. That's what your resume means. If you have somebody on your resume that beat you, that means he was a better fighter than you that night. So who was a better fighter the night that Lomachenko fought Orlando Salido? Orlando Salido. Who was a better fighter? Did they rematch? No. Who was the better fighter when he fought Teofimo Lopez? Teofimo Lopez won, right? Did he rematch Teofimo Lopez? No. Who was a better fighter? So you literally got 3 people. They were all better fighters than Gervonta Davis on that night. And nobody's been better on the night that Gervonta fought him, but that's the bad thing. And this is a good thing. Well, why didn't he fight him? Why didn't he fight him? Dude, we're not talking about why he didn't fight him because that's not on the resume. The resume is who you did fight. That's the only thing it talks about, who you did fight. You don't get credit for who you fought or who you didn't fight. It's a list of accomplishments. Good and bad. Not non-accomplishments. Not, well, he never fought this guy. So you don't know whether he would have beat him, right? Well, he did mean he offered him the fight. He said he wanted to fight him. Good energy. How can I help you?
Hey, how you doing? Good morning.
I'm well. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hope you're well also.
Hey, Fanatic, this is off the topic of boxing. You ever thought about resetting and take a break from YouTube for like about a week? And
who, me?
Yeah, it looked like everything be overwhelming sometimes dealing with.
I'm going to give you a break from talking to me. Fuck you talking to? Have you ever thought about bugging the fuck off and minding your business? Fuck does this look like? Nigga, did I act like, did I say that I needed some consultation from you? What? 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 Nigga, did you ever think about minding your own business? Or y'all some wild nigga, you my daddy or something? What kind of shit was that? Like, man, hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to bother you, man. Have you ever thought about, plucking your eyebrows? Have you ever thought about, a paleo diet? I mean, you look nigga, I am happy as the fuck. What do you think this is, man? I'm having a blast. Championship boxing, show me your face, bro. Have you ever thought about minding your business? All right, there you go. Okay, great. Got you. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, usually the people that super hyper focus on like resumes, and I get it, it's important to an extent. But the people that usually so hyper focused on resumes are usually they usually have gender or trying to discredit a fighter. And I feel like, for example, Geronimo's Ennis, he doesn't have the best resume, but his resume doesn't coincide with his talent. He's probably, to me, in my opinion, a top 3, top 5 talent in the game. I think he beats a lot of people. But usually when someone who wants to keep, talking about resumes, it's usually because they want their favorite fighter to fight a certain fighter, or they're trying to discredit a fighter. And that's just my quick take on the whole resume thing. I heard what you were saying.
I agree
I
100%
agree a lot.
because that's what they're doing every single time I hear it. Who has he fought? Then they do the same thing. Who do they fought? And you say, okay, they fought guy number 1. Well, this guy didn't fight anybody. And then give me somebody else he fought. Oh, he fought guy number 2. Well, that guy didn't only beat this guy. Look at all the guys he didn't fight. So you'll go for I'm telling you, this argument goes the same way every time.
Another thing is, I was gonna say this real quick. Another example, they say Isaac Cruz was a nobody, right? He was a nobody. Now he's world champion at 140. He'll beat a lot of the guys. So it's just.
But who did he beat?
Yeah, right.
Watch, listen to what I'm saying. Listen, watch this. But who did Isaac Cruz beat? You can't say Isaac Cruz is a good fighter. Who did Isaac Cruz beat?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. They'll say that.
Just give me a name. Give me a name. Just give me a name.
Rolly Romero.
Oh, but who did he beat?
Rolly.
Yeah, who did Rolly beat? I mean, you can't say Rolly's a good fighter. Who did he beat?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And see, exactly. I can do that shit for the next. I literally can do that.
Yeah, and exactly. That's
I can do tactic. Every fighter, bro. Every single one of them.
And this is the way I look at it. I would say this: whether you think a fighter is good or not, I just think people got to put a lot more respect on just fighters in general, man. At the end of the day, anybody in the boxing game can get beat at the end of the day. But that's the way I feel about it. But appreciate it, man.
All right, brother. Get back championship boxing. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
T. Orlando said, maybe he's showing me love, bro. Look, a girl could walk up and try to grab me around my neck and kiss me. That's showing luck. Bitch, back up. I didn't ask for no love from you. My king is not dead. What are you talking about? My king could never die. My king is dead? Who? How could that ever happen? Dude, I do not. If do you walk up into somebody else's house and say, "Look, man, I really think that," and watch this shit in a crowd of 1,000 people, because there's 1,000 people listening right now. You're gonna walk up to me in a crowd of 1,000 people, and I'm talking about 1,000 people, and start giving me mental health advice? I don't know, man. If you ever thought about taking a week off from YouTube, are you gonna pay me for this week off? Oh, that ain't T Orlando? Oh, no, that's T Orlando. That's T Orlando. That's a sweet ass picture of T Orlando, though. I can't lie. T Orlando at a wedding. Is that at your wedding, T Orlando? You gonna pay me for that? You gonna pay me for that week off? You gonna step in and do the videos when people go watch somebody else because I'm not here? Brandon says support for the channel. Congrats on your son, brother. Thank you, brother. You support me by putting some color in the chat, saying something positive and being a nice guy. The fuck out of here. I mean, it's for real, bro. Man, I'm not trying to hear that crap. I mean, what's the cure for being nosy? Being nosy and self-righteous. What's the cure for that? Anyway, there's that link. Maybe there's a lot of fighters coming from China because they have a better opportunity. There's not a lot of fighters coming from China. You got one Chinese fighter that won a fight. And I don't think that there's a Chinese fighter with a world championship. Do you know who has the most championships in the world? The United States. Do you know how many world championships China picked up yesterday? Oh, I'm sorry. Bloody nose. No, I don't know what that is. You're talking about something else, man. Oh, you said not a lot of fighters. Thank you, Kimchi. Sorry about that, bro. Man, they play table tennis over there because that's not their sport. I mean, look, man, I just think that whole trying to discredit somebody's resume is a way. What is your point of saying that somebody has a better resume? What's your point? Okay, let's say, for example, Ryan Garcia has a better resume than Devin Haney. What's your point? Yeah, they play table tennis. You say ping pong. They say table tennis, or they say whatever the Chinese word is. Support the channel. My comment to that dude has been, have you ever thought about taking these nuts off your chin? I mean, man, don't jump up here and try to preach at me in front of 1,000 people. What the fuck? Do you... Have you just ever decided quitting? Have you ever just decided to quit? Maybe you should just quit. Hey, why don't I do that? Why don't I just say, you know what? Somebody says something that frustrated me. Or actually doesn't really frustrate me. I'm tired of y'all being disrespectful to Deontay and to Gervonta. Yes, sir. Right there. Oh, Sanda better than MMA? Yeah, and they got their own martial arts. Yeah, and they got their own. I don't know what the J. Cole approach is. You can't hear it? Can you hear that? I don't know why you wouldn't be able to hear it. Maybe I got this noise canceling shit on. Could you hear that, Angela Hive? Do I think it's over for Wilder? Yes, I do. All right, it's noise canceling, I think. Here, let me see if you can hear it now. What about now? What about that? What about that? Wild. Okay, yeah, because it's I had noise canceling. I had noise canceling going on. My bad. I had some noise canceling going on. At least now you guys can't, on this new camera, you guys can't hear. Yeah, that's what's up. That worked. Thanks. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, the Mortal Kombat bell. I didn't know. You guys must not have been able to hear that for a while. Have you been to China? No. They are the fastest up-and-coming country right now. You know, China's been around like forever, right? Up and coming. China's not up and coming. China is China. China's not up and coming. China is China. China is China. China is China. It's China. Like, I don't. It's China. It's fucking China. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's China. It's been around longer than the United States, and it'll be around longer than the United States. Ain't nothing upcoming about it. It's been around longer than the United States, and it's going to be around a long, long time, longer than the United States. What is it? What it is? Thank you. See, you want to improve my mood? Put color in the chat, man. Hey, Fanon, much love. Excited to get my boy GTD on the 15th. I think the Ghost is going to have a long night or a short night. Or a short night. Oh, my God, bro. I got to put you away, Kimchi. Will you stop? You stop. Thank you. Thank you, what it is. Can we stop the China conversations before I start getting into other stuff? I have actually been paying attention to politics, and it's quite a lot of work. Yeah. Man, dude, I think Bo did it. I'm gonna put you on timeout too. I don't even know y'all, man. Here's that link though. Now, good energy. If you would like to come up here with some good energy and not some preachy energy, you want to talk about boxing, I'm fine with talking about boxing. I'm not fine with the personal advice because you don't even know me. True story, man. I was talking to my son, and this dude walked up and started talking to my son. When I'm talking to my son, he says something. I won't repeat what he said, but some piece of advice he gave my son with me standing right there. There was basically don't worry, it'll all be over in a few years, and you can leave this guy alone and never speak to him again. And I thought to myself, man, you have got to be a policeman. Because if you do not get your ass away from my son with that bullshit, mind your own fucking business. You don't know who my son is. You don't know his name. You don't know what his issues are. You don't know why I'm saying the things. Dog, that's what people do. People will jump out there and give you advice about your life. Yeah, a random dude. Because my son and I got in an argument. Dude, my son is because me and my son got in an argument. Man, I almost snapped. I really almost snapped on this dude. I see your face. You don't have to show it, Dash. I see you.
Hey, how you doing, Fanon?
I'm good, man. What's up with you, sir?
Not much, man. I can only imagine how much backlash you're getting after this Wilder fight.
Why would I get backlash? I didn't fight.
I know. But you know what I mean. It's, I guess people just expect you to have all the answers, right?
Man, look, people like that Deontay Wilder lost, and they want to talk shit. So this is a place where a lot of people are. So people that don't usually come by to talk shit because Deontay Wilder lost.
Yeah.
Just
Hey, but
whatever.
on a brighter note, I wanted to talk about that Hamza Shiraz fight. He's actually a guy from my hometown in Pakistan. And
Oh, okay.
he did pretty good. He did really good. It was a good knockout. He knocked out Ammo. That was
Yeah,
kind of
Ammo Williams. That's all.
Yeah, that was a good fight. So I just thought I'd kind of brighten the mood and say that, not everybody was watching for Wilder. I was actually watching the whole card just for Hamza Shiraz.
Okay.
So,
Cool. Well, congratulations to your hometown. Congratulations to Pakistan. By the way, dude, I didn't pick any winner in these fights. So nobody has anything. I didn't pick Wilder to win that fight. Just in case you think.
I stayed up all night, man. I'm all the way out here in Dubai, man. I was up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I stayed up for that Wilder fight. And, when he went down like that, I was like, what was he thinking turning his back like that?
He was knocked out before he turned his back.
Yeah, exactly. He was knocked out even before he did that. And, it's just a sorry state of situation. It's a bad situation for Wilder. I hope that he recovers well. And, he had already said that he might be calling it quits after this fight. So that may be the road he's going to go down.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I think he probably should retire, and definitely at the minimum, seriously consider it.
Right.
And if he doesn't, then he needs to take easy fights. He needs fights.
That's true. But I just wanted to say, what's up to you, and what's up to all your people that are watching, and have a good night, man.
All right, man. You take care.
Yep.
Peace. Nice call. Congratulations to Pakistan. Yeah, he's a big dude, man. But, he got a good win, man. And if he's from his hometown and he's a fan, I support that, man. It's all good. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You take the good with the bad. I just would wish that people would respect the kid, to respect the dude on his way out, man, and not be so disrespectful to him. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, what it is. Thank you, brother. Let me see. I don't think I missed anything there. But yeah, man, the whole resume thing, your resume does not fight for you. Your resume does not fight for you. So when Gervonta Davis gets into the ring with Frank Martin, dude, if he gets hit in the chin by Frank Martin and gets knocked out, it just proved that he was the better fight that night. What would the resume have done? What would the resume have done for him? In fact, the more you have on your resume means the more fights you've had and the more punishment that you've taken. And could actually say, hold on, man, this guy's had some real wars in his career. Like Deontay has had real wars in his career. Anthony Joshua's had real wars in his career. Tyson Fury's had real wars in his career. And so is Alexander Usyk. I would say that fight with Anthony Joshua, with Tyson Fury, constitutes the first war for Alexander Usyk. And those type of things, they take their toll. Where you can have a young, fresh guy put up in the perfect situation. Knox 2K said, Fanon Dam what? Man, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua is never going to happen. Because they're never going to put that glass jaw up in there to get hit by Deontay. Just like Anthony Joshua and Zhang is never going to happen. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. Think About It said, check the subscriptions. I've been here years before quarantine. The first, thank you. Think About It. Oh, Think About It. Yeah, man, that's cool. Thank you. Okay, my bad. I mean, I don't know how I could actually check that because I got like 130,000 subscribers. I don't even know if I have a list of subscribers. And I got to be honest with you, brother. I can't. If you come by the chat on a regular basis, I'll remember who you are. You know what I mean? Do you think Zhang and AJ will happen? No, I do not think that. Give me 1 second, though. Give me 1 second. Hey, ah, hey, I'm gonna come holler at you. Man, let me put myself in a good mood. Man, ooh. Man, I swear, dog, that shit is hilarious to me, man. Oh my God, man, that shit was hilarious to me, bro. Ooh. Man, if y'all do not know how funny that shit was to me, man. Dog, if you have any idea how funny that was to me, man. Oh my God, man. I swear that shit was so funny, bro. Hey, say wipe it. Hey. Hey, man. Oh my God, man. My video got demonetized yesterday. Hey, that video got demonetized yesterday for that, man. I got demonetized. Like my channel, not my channel. Thank God my channel didn't get demonetized. Man, brother, do you know how hard this work is, bro? Do you know how hard it is to be inauthentic if you work this much? Roll up a dollar bill. Hey, dog, hell no. That nigga that man did it like this. Yeah, this man cracked open that pit. Dog, hey man, back when I used to partake in, the greenage, you'll be amazed how innovative you can be. If you don't have the proper tools, dog, you would be man. I swear, they say what do they call it? Necessity is the mother of invention. Oh yeah, necessity is the mother. Bro, I bet you he can wave a wand and make some shit pop up if he needed to. Dog, I don't. Hey, MacGyver man, MacGyver up in this bitch. All I got is the. Hey, dog. I remember that, man. I remember that, dog. I have no idea, bro. I have never done that. Nor I would. Hey, dude, I suspect that anybody would. Hey, look. Please notice my fingernails, homie. Okay? Notice my fingernails. Okay? None for me. I want to see that Negro's fingernails. Bill Haney is too light-skinned not to use a Come on, man. Why y'all hate light-skinned people, man? What's the prejudice against light-skinned people, man? For real. What did they do to you? Speaking as a self-identifying dark-skinned man, what did light-skinned people do to us? I need to understand. Can somebody please enlighten that? And what did light-skinned black people do to us that makes us feel as if we don't like them? They be hating on us. What? They be hating on who? On you light-skinned people? I identify as dark-skinned, dog. I identify as dark-skinned. That's me. He, him, dark-skinned. It's official. If these soft ass dudes can tell me that I can be, hey, I love y'all ninjas. It's all in fun. Bill Haney is who you joking about? Yeah, bro. Bro, I am dark skinned. I identify as chocolate. A nice, healthy. Let me tell you, I identify as this. He said, what? Light-skinned ninjas was hitting everybody girl back in the day. Hey, no joke, bro. Let me tell you something, dog. That's not even true, bro. That's a lie, bro. Hey, fight game, dog. You know you my guy, but I got to bust you out, okay? Jason Fewell said, Fernandez for the comedy. You're hilarious. No, for real, it's how I get in a better mood, crack some jokes. But seriously, man, thank you so much, brother, for that support. Look, bro, I'm brown. You know why I'm brown right now? See that? Hey, watch this shit. Watch this. I'm brown, right? What's that? Hey, what you call this? That's chocolate. Okay? Everybody's brown, dog, if you stick them in the sun long enough. You know what I mean? Dog, what's this? Nah, dog, for real. Dog's like, tell it to my arm, homie. Tell it to my arm, bro. Hey, man, seriously, though. No jokes. But jokes. My dad and you, the same shade of light brown. Yeah, I know I'm brown. I'm definitely brown. I'm a light brown, you know. For black people, for white people, I'm very dark. I'm about as chocolate a Greek as you're going to find. I'm a dark-skinned Greek. That's what I am. I identify as a dark-skinned Greek. Because that's the only country that I know I actually come from, is Greece. That's the only one. Everybody else, like everything else, is a big-ass fucking debate about. You know, like, are we from the United States? Were we here? Did we come over on the boats? The only route that I actually know that I am, like I can find the hometown and it goes back thousands of years, is Greece. It's the only place. So that's why I identify as a dark-skinned Greek. Fanon, you are caramel color like me. I'm not caramel. Seriously, I'm really not Deborah Booker. I'm more like caramel. No, not caramel. I'm caramel right now. Like I can get caramel if I want to get caramel. I can get all the way to maybe like a light chocolate. I have a range. You know what I mean? It's like a range. You know, I can seriously go from like dark vanilla all the way to like a bronze. I can get to bronze. Like if I really, you like a Kimprit? No. He's a fake Greek. He ain't a real Greek. I'm a real fucking Greek. He's a fucking fake Greek. No. Antimonopin, he's an African, bro. He's African. I'm really Greek, bro. Sparta in this bitch. I'm Sparta. Seriously, man, when I used to like really be still indoctrinated by white people, you know, because we're all indoctrinated in the United States a little bit. So back when, before I accepted just 100%, hey, man, I'm black. There's nothing different about me than anybody else. You know, back when, you know, I was still infected by colorism a little bit. You know what I mean? You know how it is, man. You know how it really is. Like, let's speak truth, okay? I'm Spartan, brother. I'm Spartan. I'm a fucking Spartan. Like, no joke. And I took pride in that shit. I took pride in that. Because they would say the Greeks are the most intelligent people ever. And I would say, well, I'm Greek. So I'm descended from the most intelligent people ever. And I took pride in that. I did. And then I realized that the smartest people ever really were the black people. They're the smartest people ever. Without a doubt. I honestly think that black Americans have to go down as the smartest group of people. Black Americans. What's going on? Your face darker than your hands and your arms. Because I'm in the sun. I'm in fucking Texas, man. I'm in Texas and the sun hits my face. The reason why my face is darker than the rest of my shoulders and my arms. No, the smartest people that I know of are black Americans. And I can tell you why I think that, and I think it's reasonable. Because nobody has come from where we came from that quickly. No, I don't walk around butt naked. No, I don't. They'll put me in a fucking hospital, dog. Are you kidding me? If I walk outside butt naked in my backyard, my wife is immediately calling an ambulance. Hell no. No, let me tell you for real, man, because we can get off this boxing talk for a second, man. Let me tell you why I think that Black Americans are the most intelligent people that they've ever been. Because nobody has gone from forced ignorance to the height of talent in every single solitary area of human endeavor as fast as Black Americans have. As soon as you let Black people up off of a fucking plantation, they were putting the directions to be free in their fucking hair, in their braids. Like, do you understand how smart you got to be to do that? Shit, we got to get the fuck out of here. How can we get out this goddamn plantation and nobody know we're doing it? How about we come up with a code we put in our fucking hair? How about we braid 2 stitches this way, 3 stitches this way, 4 stitches this way, 3 stitches this way? Shit, there's the fucking stars. Let's study the stars for a while. Not to fucking figure out whether they're made of gas or not, but to figure out how the fuck can we get away from them? It was illegal to read. Meanwhile, people just looking at shit as they going through the kitchen, figuring out how to read by their goddamn self. No, bro, Black Americans, come on, man. I've never met anybody I thought was smarter, consistently smarter than Black women. Dude, I mean, for real. Like, that was the shift for me. Because I was like, why is it that I understand logic? Because I'm telling you, man, when I tell you I understood logic, I understood the discipline of logic without anybody ever teaching it to me. And I used to be like proud of that shit. I was like, and I thought, oh, maybe it's because I'm Greek. Like, for real, dude. Like, when I'm telling you, like, logic, the actual discipline of logic, actual philosophy, and what philosophers are talking about, dude, I understand all that shit damn near intrinsically. Like, are you guys good at, like, anybody good at singing? Like, really good at singing? And you think, like, why can't everybody else sing? When I'm talking to you guys about, like, the arguments that we're making, I'm really doing something that it takes me a while to realize that not everybody can do. Much love, and I mean this like very, very with all respect to every YouTube content creator. When you guys make an argument about a resume, very few people even think, why do you care about a resume? No, but hey, Jameson's just a no, but I'm like that with drawing and painting. Yeah. It's just you can do it. You can just do it. There are people that can dance that can just do that shit. My son, man, I really hate that I did not like put him in dance because I was like, man, I don't want you being a sweet. I don't want you being, a girly man. But man, that kid can dance like and catch rhythms from birth. That shit was like, when he was a little kid, if you showed him a dance, he can do the dance immediately. Like, immediately. But I was like, nah, I ain't putting him in dance class. They're going to have this dude up in tutus and you're going to have other men trying to grab up. Nah, fuck that. Play basketball. You know what I mean? Play basketball. But if I like, James, you said the dope. Yeah. Look, man. The most, okay, here's a test. What's the greatest invention? What's the greatest skill ever mastered by human beings? And who mastered it? What's the greatest? This is an honest question. What is the greatest skill ever mastered by human beings and who mastered it? Odd shape. Nope. It's not math. Not math. Resilience? Nope. I'm talking about a skill. Art? No. I'm talking about period. What's the greatest intellectual and most significant intellectual accomplishments in the history of human beings? And it fundamentally separates human beings from T. Orlando, fire. It's fire. Who created fire? Africans created. They didn't create fire. They learned to build a fire and control fire. No, it's fire. Without a doubt, it's fire. It's fire. There's no other animal other than some birds. And here's the thing. We learned that shit from a bird. Did you know that? Did you know that how the use of fire? First of all, you have to have the use of fire as a weapon. Came from birds. Birds. It's no fire. A stick and a fucking rock. No. There are birds that do this. There are birds that when there's first of all, it's called a fire that starts in a in the area that human beings originated from. You have fires that happen naturally in nature. You have a drought, and then you have a lightning bolt that hits it. And you know what birds will do? Birds will take a stick, pick up a stick that's burning, drag that shit somewhere else, and drop it. And when they drop it, they see it light on fire, and what happens? Bugs start jumping up. Bugs start jumping up, they start eating the birds. So birds were the first people to use fire as a tool to eat. So human beings, you started using fires as a way to eat. And then probably started picking up burnt food from fires that were started just by taking a fire and dropping a fire. Percy Jr. said, Fanat, I just want to say you the only blogger on Ryan Haney situation stayed 100 on the outcome. No, I'm telling you, the biggest thing is fire, bro. Yeah, that's it. That's how it started. Because you're looking at a bird that started a fucking fire. Birds start fires. The only other animal that I know that intentionally starts fires are birds. Birds will snatch up a fucking fired up twig, drag that shit to where there ain't no goddamn fire, and drop that bitch and wait for shit to fucking light up. That shit lights up, bugs start jumping up, they start eating the bugs as they try to escape the fire. They go sit, and then they fly their ass back somewhere where the fire isn't. So you observe that and you learn it. And guess what? What are birds? What are birds? Birds are dinosaurs. Birds are just dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were around for a very long time. Birds have been around a lot longer than humans have been. So at least according to what they talk about, birds are dinosaurs. So they learned what the fuck was going on a long time ago. Flying ones. So, dude, that's why I'm saying now the most intelligent people are the people that are the original people. Because everybody else is building everything they have off of what they did. Similar to the argument about what fighters are better today or yesterday. Like, let's go back to boxing for a second. How do people say, and this is a fundamental problem that I have with sports conversations. When you say that Michael Jordan couldn't play in today's league, you skip something big. That if Michael Jordan himself started playing today, he would have access to everything everybody else has. So there's no skill that Doncic is going to have that this man is not going to have. He's 6'6". He's 6'6". His hands are the size of dinner plates. As long as he has the same dedication and the same motion and the same momentum, he's going to learn everything else that everybody else has. He's going to learn the same thing that everybody else has. So he'll be doing the same. He'll figure out how to play in today's game. But the question is, what talent does he have? physically, who's a better two-guard physically than him? He's 6'6". Who can palm a basketball like this? He's 6'6", with a 44 or 45-inch vertical. This highly intelligent human being who has a dedication and a focus on being able to be on the fundamentals. He'll have access to the best coaches. He'll have the access to the best trainers. He'll see what everybody else is doing and be able to take advantage of everything that everybody else can take advantage of. So why would you necessarily assume that he wouldn't be able to do what you did? What is it? What does Luka Doncic have physically that Michael Jordan doesn't have? About an inch in height, and that's it. About an inch in height, and that's it. Seriously, what do they have? What does Kyrie Irving have innate to himself that Isaiah Thomas doesn't have? They're the same height. They got the same size hands. They both got 2 eyes. They got the same amount of athleticism. They got the same amount of speed. What does he have unique to himself that Isaiah doesn't have that's unique to Isaiah Thomas? I don't know. Maybe there's something. But Isaiah will just be like, oh, I'm going to, do a crossover from here to here. Oh, I get to run around in a fucking circle. Oh, that's what I get to do? I get to run around in a fucking circle and do whatever the fuck I want and then throw the ball up from here? Okay, no worries. Boop, 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 boop. That's why I'm saying I don't really like this whole generational deal. I don't see there's some people that have size as heavyweights in boxing, but Alexander Usyk's not that big. What does Alexander Usyk have that Ali doesn't have? Nothing. What does Ali have physically that Alexander Usyk doesn't have? A lot. So if you have the same training mechanism and you have the same things that Ali has to prepare for as Usyk, what are you going to get? The same results or better. Kyrie has a better handler than Isaiah. No. No, he does not a better. What do you mean a better ball handler? He's a better ball handler because of what? Because of his freedom? Because of the techniques that he saw from other people? How do you know that Isaiah Thomas would not have the same handle as Kyrie does? Isaiah's handle is ridiculous. Isaiah Thomas's handles were ridiculous. Clearly the best of anybody in boxing, anybody in basketball. He was just played under different confines than Kyrie does. You don't know whether or not only Isaiah knows whether or not he could do that. And by the way, they allow him to carry. If you allow Isaiah Thomas to carry the ball, to put his hand underneath the ball, you don't know what you would get that. If you allow, man, Isaiah, dude, I'm trying to tell you, bro, I'm from Chicago. I'm telling you. Isaiah Thomas's relatives got handles like that. Dude, Isaiah Thomas's older brother will break every ligament in your body trying to guard that old man. It's called talent, bro. If you allow Isaiah Thomas to palm the ball and take 3 steps, take 2.5 steps instead of 1.5 steps, If you allow him to take that extra little step that allows Luka Doncic to be in position to shoot that three, and you allow, I don't know who. Let me see who would be. You allow Del Curry to do that. Just give him that a little extra. Let him do that little extra move where he can get away from you and set his feet. Dude, they couldn't set their feet from there before. They allow basketball players to set their feet from range now. That little subtle thing that they let basketball players do now, if they let Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf do that, if you allow Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf just a little more space, dude, he's going to do the same thing. He's going to do the same thing. Because now he can set his feet. Yeah, the jump back jumper. If you allow Michael Jordan to do that, Michael Jordan may be completely uncontested. Where before he was contested. Now he's completely uncontested. Because he gets to do that little da-da-da-da-da. I'm saying you don't know what would happen because they're the same human beings. Yeah, no, Isaiah, no, don't get me wrong. Kyrie Irving is nasty. Shit, I love Kyrie Irving. Dude, Kyrie Irving, I love Kyrie Irving as a player. Love Kyrie Irving. Love Kyrie Irving as a fighter, as a player. No joke, bro. As a person and as a player, dude, Kyrie Irving is one of the most intelligent people that you'll ever listen to talk. He's highly intelligent. And I think that people really do underestimate how intelligent these people are. Like, I listened to that podcast with Gilbert Arenas, Kenyon Martin, and Rashard McCants. The thing that really strikes me about their conversations is how very, very intelligent those guys are. Man, I know that Gilbert Arenas says that well, he didn't really do that well in school. Bro, that dude is really fucking smart. Like, he's really smart, man. Like, I know arguments. Those guys are really fucking smart. Man, it's Shaq is very smart. Charles Barkley is very smart. If they use that same thing that creates that allows them to understand boxing so well in any other area of human endeavor, they're going to do very, very well. Yeah, Gilbert Arenas may be a jerk, but he is a smart motherfucker, bro. Gilbert Arenas is smart, man. Rashad McCants is smart, bro. They're smart. Like, I'm listening to them like, wow, I like how you think. Because I'm looking at how they think. Not necessarily what they're talking about, but how they think. How you bring up one point in the multitude of ways that they look at it. A lot of our academic talented people are those professional athletes. They are very, 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 very smart people. And when people separate and say, oh, you got good court IQ. No, man. You have a high IQ, period. Isaiah Thomas does not just have a high court IQ. He has a high IQ, period. And if he had to earn a living to get his ass out of the west side of Chicago by doing chemistry, and that was the only fucking way he was going to get out of there, God dog, he'd be a fucking world-class chemist because he figured that shit out. Like, man, how in the world can I learn this goddamn chemistry? You may not be able to be a world-class basketball player because you got to have certain physical attributes to be a world-class athlete. But In academics, there is a talent thing. So you'll be competing against different people with different talents, but you can't. I mean, look, bro, you can't really cancel. Man, I don't even want to get into that. But see, now look, where you at, dude? Mr. Positive Thoughts, bro. Where you at? I'm calling you out, bro. Where you at? I want to teach you something. Where you at, Positive Thoughts? Where you at? Where you at, Positive Thoughts? I'm calling you out. Did you notice what I just did, Positive Thoughts? I just had positive thoughts. I just changed the subject. When you're a smart person, you can be smart at a variety of things. Good thoughts, good therapy. I just want to let you know, no, I don't have to take a break. All I got to do is change the subject and keep going. So please don't come back up here preaching to me. That was an incredibly fun conversation that I had that just drove off a lot of people. It drove off a lot of people. And I didn't have to go nowhere. Hey, is the games today? Are the games today? Is there a game today? That's all I got to do. I just got to talk about something that's more fun. And what I'll do is a lot of time, you said that phone is dope. Thank you, brother. What I'll do is I'll just raise the, not till the 6. Damn. I'm really looking forward to that too, man. I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. Man, I ain't trying to hear no UFL shit, bro. Man, what is UFL anyways? That was like, what is that? Man, I'm going to tell you right now, bro. I am so... Dog, seriously, man, it's a rock and a hard place with that one for me. That whole thing, bro. Matias Aparo, I haven't seen Paro fight, but I got Matias. I'm going to ride with the American via Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, I'm riding with the Puerto Ricans, bro. Hey, thank you, brother. Love the show. Thanks for all the real spill. Thank you, brother. I was way late on that one. Thank you to my guy, Mr. Bono. Thank you, brother. The USFL, man, I ain't fucking with that. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Jameson, hey, for demonetization, keep the jokes coming. Thank you, Jameson. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you for that support, man. That's big. Thank you, sir. And C. Rudd said, you were a Morris Day looking newt back then. Hell no. Nah, I ain't like that now. Morris, nah, hell no. Morris Day, hell no. Morris Day had a conch like a mug, bro. But I did have a lot of freckles. I ain't that pale. Hell no. I ain't that pale. I ain't Prince pale. Prince is, though, that's what you call pale. The good bet. Oh, Kyrie Irving ain't winning no MVP. I'm riding with the Mavs. I mean, I'm riding with the Mavs. Honestly, man, I'm kind of loyal to the Eastern Conference. I'm loyal to the Eastern Conference. I like Kyrie, but, you know, Jason Kidd is one of my favorite players ever. So it is whatever it is, man. Clutch Media did a fire deep dive on Vada. Oh, that's what's up. All right, let me take one more call, bro. But I like Jason Kidd. I'm never going to root for Jason Kidd to lose. I'm never rooting for Jason Kidd to lose. I've always been a big fan of Jason Kidd. So you got a black coach. I want the black coach to win. I'm gonna be American. That's what I want. I want him to win. Sam Granderson said, man, Fanon Wilder's loss was heartbreaking. Hey, man, don't take it too difficult, bro. He got a lot of money. I just wish him the best, man. I wish Tay Jones the best. I wish that whole team the best. I hope that his life stays consistent. I hope his family's there for him. Who, Missoula's black too? Is it? Let me see. Oh, shit, I messed up. Damn. 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 Damn, now I'm screwed over. But I don't know who he is, so fuck him. As you know, I don't really pay attention to basketball much. Who did he play for? Did he play pro? Man, he ain't play pro. I ain't messing with him. Rest in peace to his dad. Let me do my research on Dan. See if there's a reason I can hate on him. But I do ride with the Eastern Conference, though. So, I mean, of the teams, man, I don't know all these passing Negroes. I can't really tell. Yeah, I can't speak on it, man. I can't speak on it. But whatever, man. Good luck. Good to him, bro. His dad looked black as I look in closely. I can't tell. I'm supporting the black man, though. I root for Boston because of Kevin Garnett. Yeah, it's like I'm having a hard time, bro. Like, hey, I'm some passing Negroes I don't be knowing sometimes. I can't tell. Jason Kidd, I know for sure. I know Jason Kidd for sure. I do want the black man in America to do well. That's my town. That's my cultural group. But on the real, man, look, man, Luka Doncic can play though, man. No joke. That's a badass dude right there. He got the job because of the scandal. Oh, who? What, the other dude? Whatever, man. Good luck to all of them, man. They all making money. You know what I mean? They're all making money. I'm happy for all of them. I'm happy for Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic can play, bro. Can't play defense to save his life. But he can play, man. You know what I mean? He can play, man. Yeah, Luka can play, man. That boy can play, man. I didn't know that he was connected with Drazen Pekovic. Man, please, man. Look, man. Jason Kidd is a great player, bro. I've been following Jason Kidd from the McDonald's All-American game where he just stood out like, wow. That's when I used to watch that. Good, but whines like LeBron. LeBron's a hell of a player too, man. I mean, these guys are great athletes, man. What's the one dude, man? Low budget Dirk. I mean, hey, man, he can play, man. He really can play. Kyrie Irving, though, I think Kyrie Irving is I like how Kyrie Irving plays. Had kids, rookie jersey and his Nets jersey. That's what's up. Rookie card and Nets jersey. Said, nah, Giannis sold J-Kid out in Milwaukee, so I hope he wins. I mean, I don't know anything about it, bro. I don't know anything about it, man. I don't really pay attention to basketball like that. I don't really pay attention to it. Yeah, I mean, Luka, they're all a bunch of fucking flops. They're all a bunch of flops. Like, all of them are flops. Drama queen flops. I'm going to tell you what makes me upset, though. Man, did you see what happened with Caitlin Clark? Caitlin Clark gets hip bumped. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Caitlin Clark, since you are from Chicago, you forgot Tim Hardaway's crossover will always be better than Allen Iverson. It's different, man. It's a different crossover, Brandon Brown. I didn't forget that Tim Hardaway's crossover was nasty. He did it different. He has an Isaiah. They go between. Look, man, I'm not a basketball expert, bro. Okay? I'm not a basketball expert. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a basketball expert. All I know is, bro, I rocks with Chicago. I rocks with American. I rock with America. I rock with America. I'm American. I rock with America. And I think all you guys praying on the downfall of the latest great black heavyweight in the United States, and you're American, I think you're full of shit. I don't have any problem whatsoever with British fighters supporting British fans, supporting British fighters. That's why I rocks with my guy, Joe A. Y'all bitch asses, though, selling out every American fighter that you can fucking possibly sell out, get on my goddamn nerves. Man, I can't tell you who's a better basketball player between Isaiah Thomas and... I know Isaiah Thomas's handles were sick because I saw him in person. Dude, you can't... Michael Jordan could not guard him. I've never seen anybody that could really guard Isaiah Thomas. So you got one guy that nobody could guard and another guy that nobody could guard. Dude, Isaiah Thomas is like that. First of all, Isaiah Thomas is a lot bigger than you think he is. He's bigger than you think he is. Much bigger than you think he is. Much bigger than you think he is. You get an idea, he's some little dude. He ain't no little dude. I think they measured him with his shoes off, saying he's 6'1". But, yeah, two different types. Yeah, he had two different types of crossovers. Ones were out here, the other one's in here. But Isaiah Thomas is a great, Isaiah Thomas is a great player. They're all great players, man. He said, come on, Fanon, that hip bump was super intentional. You got to get off my Iowa native. Look, you know what was intentional too? When Caitlin Clark got, when what's her name? Alyssa, what's her name? The girl from LSU? What's the girl from LSU that plays from the Chicago Sky? What's her name, man? I forget her name already. I'm not good with names. Angel Reese. When that she-man grabbed her around the neck and threw her to the ground and she flopped up, ain't nobody say all that shit when Angel Reese got thrown out like that. Angel Reese is in the post getting bodied, slammed up on all day. This girl gets one hip check because she was talking shit. Stop talking shit. That's what the fuck you're going to get. You talk too much shit. You turn around and talk shit to somebody and they hip check you, that's on you. Stop talking shit. They're gonna check your ass. She talks shit to that girl, turn around, talk shit to that girl, trying to embarrass her in front of all these people by talking shit. This girl then winds up and puts you on your ass for talking shit. Don't talk shit. Angel Reese was going up for a rebound because she's hustling. This girl grabs her around the neck and slams her. Where's the outrage for that? Now, don't get me wrong, I know Caitlin Clark is not, I know she's nice. Man, I don't have any problem with Caitlin Clark and all of that. But, dog, she didn't win no championship. She didn't win shit in college. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. She's good. Did she go to the White House? Man, look, I like Caitlin Clark. They definitely going to, those chicks are definitely, first of all, they're going to get on her until she gets a wife. They're going to be bodying her up until she gets a wife. That's what she need to do. Soon as she gets a wife, they're going to relax on her. and everything will be good. Okay? And everything will be good. Look, man, that girl may wind up being real cold. You got to give her some time. Clayton and Clark, she says she didn't even make it to the White House. Hey, man, she lost. Dude, her biggest game, that black girl checked her ass up. The one, and who was it? The same girl she talked shit to the year before. The girl that she talked all that shit to from South Carolina, the one she dropped off way off here, was like, did her like this. You remember that? That's the girl that locked her ass up. Locked her ass up. Yeah, she got a boyfriend, dog. That's they ain't gonna like that in the WNBA. No, they ain't on the same. Are they on the same team now? I know that girl locked her ass up. I know she did all that shit talking. And then Angel Reese beat her. Then she came back and then got past Angel Reese, and the girl who she talked shit to absolutely shut her ass down. Not Cardoza. The guard. The dark-skinned guard with the weave. The weaved out dark-skinned girl with the shut her ass down. She wasn't doing shit. That girl was on that ass. Give me that rock. Give me that rock. Oh, shoot that shit. Yeah. She DNP shoulder until next month. Who is that? Oh, yeah. No, I'm talking about I'm talking about the black girl that she actually did that to. When she was on the 3-point line and she disrespected her by doing like this, we ain't even guarding your bum ass. And then that girl said, okay, well, I will guard you, and shut her ass down. No ring for you. No ring for you. Yeah, man. Caitlin Clark she's going to be a really good player. She is a really good player. But don't you think them grown-ass women ain't going to be at Raven Johnson. Don't think them grown-ass women ain't going to put you on your ass now. And they don't care. They don't care. They ain't getting paid enough to care. They're not getting paid enough to care. They make more money in Russia. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? You're gonna suspend me? I'm making my money in Russia. Hell yeah, them bets on her ass. And that's gonna happen because you're getting too much shine. Said better ball handling, doing the carrying, palming, and traveling today is legal. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. But anyway, I'm out. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. Y'all have a wonderful day. And with that, I'm out. I've had a lot of fun. Deuces.